Hello everybody and welcome to the GITCG Weekly number 4 for NA. That's right, we're back at it. And who do I have here for my fellow cookcaster today?
Hello everybody, this is Sumi. I'm joining us once again for the new patch for the first time. I haven't been keeping up the meta, but I'm sure the matches will be exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, the holiday season kind of takes us all away, but it is an interesting meta nonetheless. But before we get into that, we do have to, just re-review some schedule changes so that people are all aware, in case you miss the announcement. So let's take a look at the calendar. So for week 5, we have the changes. Week 4 is already finished, so if you missed out, too bad. Week 5 is here though for GI Weekly America, January 19th, 8 p.m. EST. GI Weekly Europe, January 26 p.m. CET, and GI Weekly Asia, January 21st, 12 p.m. JST. And just keep in mind that majors will always also have a change at some point. But that is all I have to talk about for that.
Yeah, I mean, if this is your first week playing, you have to do good, because this will be, one of your only options to qualify for majors. Obviously, since the second last week, and majors needs a combined score of a minimum 8-2. If this is your first time competing this week, and you don't manage to score at least a 4-1, or, I mean, technically you can do 3-2 and then 5-0 next week, your chances for this patch's majors will be dashed.
Yeah, but that is a-okay. I'm sure, considering all the new cards that came in this patch, I don't think you'll still have tons to play with, even rolling in the next patch. There are still characters who I barely even get to touch, like Alhaitham, right? Like,
Yeah.
yesterday I got to watch Shin, did he 5-0? No, his Shin was super close to 5-0, and then just barely missed it because the other opponent got exactly what cards they needed to take him out. But Alhaitham Hyper Carry, very cool. Card that doesn't get to get played because Alhaitham is sad. So anyway.
One of the things I really like about this patch in particular is that, we see a rather diverse selection of characters, and we also get to see equipment cards being used more often. I mean, Artifact Engine last patch was getting a little bit of popularity in some decks, namely Kevin Z, and, Venti Z, got the name wrong. And some people were experimenting with, Clam and Lyre Song in AEC, but, this patch, with the Wagner and Tomias buffs, being able to draw one of your artifacts / weapons in your deck if you play enough of them, it just it increased the consistency, and I think it's just super cool that we get to see these cards that we've been seeing as rather weak and kind of useless in some cases, just coming into the forefront.
Yeah, super duper forefront. All the stuff with the Magic Dice engine, and maybe to an extent, maybe a little too much. It is something that is so prevalent this patch. But seeing a bunch of rainbow decks just fly out of the corners is pretty fun to watch. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, Magic is just such an incredibly strong engine, right? It just gives you so much dice value instantly. Ramp, I feel, is taking a little bit of a backseat this patch, because Gilded by itself, if you combine it with things like Lyre Song, with Yayoi, with Bull Princess, it gives you the equivalent value of Ramp, but you don't need to wait that extra turn for it to trigger.
Yeah, no, it's certainly something. I do wonder who we're gonna see first today. We got a lot of new players I noticed on the registration, so that's super cool. Welcome everybody to the GI Weekly. Good to have you here.
Yeah, and round 1 has started, so hopefully we get to hop into a game soon. I'm expecting to see a lot of 2 Nemo and Yelan Magic this week, because I feel like those are the 2 main strong decks of this patch, with maybe a little bit of Mew thrown in.
Yeah, Mew, it's really cool actually, because Mew is probably my one bracket demon when I'm playing in Tavern for this week. It's its continued usage of checkmate situations, really makes it tough to fight against, and a few innovations with the Magic Engine as well is pretty interesting. It looks like we have a report on who is going to be our first match. It's going to be Jibu versus Leoric. Very spicy.
Ooh, perfect.
Give the players time to set up, iron out the wrinkles. They're about to get started.
Yeah, I think the Mew is going to be the new Pyro Kek, that just super consistent decks that does okay into just about everything. I think Pyro Kek has fallen off a little bit with the implementation of Magic. It can't really utilize all of the new really strong cards this patch, but Mew can, so there it is.
Yeah. It's super cool for Eula to have her one place where she can really fit into the meta and make it such a strong deck. I actually wonder if either of these players are playing me. Of course, Leoric always plays a Diona deck whenever possible, but you never know. Maybe they play something else just to make sure they qualify. And then Jibu, Jibu does pivot. You know, like they have the decks they like, but they're able to pivot and adapt pretty well. So.
Yeah, like Jibu was mostly known for playing Cleave and other aggro decks when he first appeared, but has like been learning stall matchups back in 3.8 to like 3.1 when Bin was really popular in AC as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like even dropping into some season sometimes. And here we go, first match. It's like they're getting ready. Oh, give them some shields. You're gonna need it. And they're the classic profile pictures. Oh, interesting.
Wow, Jibu playing Finlay, which is the new variation of
Finlay. I thought it was
RXN.
finally.
Is it?
I call it finally because like that's how it rolls off the tongue. But Finlay, you know, it will piss people off. Let's do it.
You know, maybe like I didn't read the name too well. I saw it as Finlay, but maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. It is the variation of RXN, replacing Xiangling with Lyney. Lyney has like a little bit more Pyro application initially, and you don't need to charge up her burst for it. The Pyro Nado from Xiangling. Although he needs to be on field in order to apply it, so you'll have to switch to him rather often. You can't just like build burst and go off as you could with Xiangling. So,
I think the biggest flexibility of finally versus RXN, you know, is like you mentioned, that ability to not really have to follow linear game plans, and like you can just get your Pyro app immediately instead of having to like, all right, Raiden, charge your burst, let's go.
Yeah, and like I think as well, because you're running the Dunmao like plus magic engine as well, like the opening is really flexible too. Right, you don't need to immediately go Oz into Guoba. You can like do Oz, ramp, and then next turn Nahida 5 cost, right? And then like Oz will still have 1 turn, so you can go Lyney after that. Like you're double summon, and like you could proc 2 of Hyper Bloom, or sorry, not 2 Seeds of Skanda usages in like just immediately. And Lyney's also just like so much of a stronger anchor than Xiangling, right? Like this deck, you have 2 anchors instead of like 2 combo characters. Like it gives it more endgame potential as well.
Yeah. Now this is an interesting. I don't even know. I think it's kind of a low-key an evolution of both of Leoric's 2 Diana variants, of course, Diana DPS and then Diana Superconduct, which, you know, those are the 2 that Leoric has played, you know, all the way into qualification. But now the addition of Thunder Manifestation. What do you think about that?
I like Thunder Manifestation is just such a broken card, right? Not only are you able to snipe off-field characters, obviously on the condition that they use a skill, but it also gives +1 damage on the lightning rodded character, which is just so strong. Like the fact you have a 4 damage skill for basically free is just so powerful. Like combine it with the fact that like you can do reactions with it as well. Even on a spread reaction, you can easily do 5 damage, and like you can just do 6 damage on overload, which is just so powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at the setup here, looks like they're gonna turn 1 Bennett, and I think that's a reasonable way to get things started.
Yeah, like you go Bennett, you start applying Pyro, you also like build towards that burst, which is super strong. And also like playing the Varakasha as well, or Varakashu, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Because you know
I gave up.
Like just knowing that Jibu will need to summon Oz to get their combo going. Like you need to get the early Electra application. It just gets the draw for free and will also heal up some damage as well. Jibu gonna go immediately into Lyney instead of Nahida, just trying to like pressure Leoric early on. Like knowing that Bennett has burst, like really wanting to force him off that character, make Leoric spend more dice to get that burst out. There's the prop arrow. We'll get a double overload as well. That's so scary.
Yeah, this overload openers, you know, with this kind of with Lyney and Fischl is pretty efficient because, you know, it just feels really good, you know, with both of these summons that are pretty easy to get off, unlike, you know, something like Dea, who doesn't have a immediate Pyro app, and someone like Dory, who, you know, they have some trouble playing the game in general.
Yeah. And like Xiangling as well, like her Pyro app does do more damage, but it's delayed. Well, the Pyro Nado is rather strong when you combine it with Nahida, but I think you much prefer like the more consistent Power app of Lyney as well. And he also has like his self healing on top of that.
For sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, players are thinking pretty hard about this dice for this round because it is an aggro match because basically everything counts. Like you mentioned earlier, ramp is kind of non-existent here. They just rely on Voru. It's like, all right, draw me the card. I pray.
Yeah, I think a lot of decks are just choosing to incorporate Stove instead of any of the other arcane cards, right? Like we already seen Courtyard fall off a little bit. Visual being sniped off field thanks to Lightning Rod.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness! You see what Leoric just pulled upstairs?
Oh, I need to get the Bennett talent since the opening null. There's a Lotus in there, which is really nice. What else did he pull? But like because everyone's running like Dun Mao or slash like Dun Mao Magic, right? Like you don't have enough deck space for your traditional draw options like Strategize and Sealate. So you just run Stove, right? To compensate for it, because it can get you as much as 4 cards for a +3 in hand size, which is quite big. Because like your deck space is just so limited now, like you don't really have the option to run the other cards. If you want to run the Magic Engine for all the dice, you need to sack some of the other things. Like I don't know, like you need to sack like draw power, right? So you can't play things like Fresh Wind, Covenant, because like then you just don't have enough cards in hand. So you're forced to get Stove, but it's like Stove solves the main issue of like Magic Engine, which is the draw power struggles occasionally.
How's Leoric gonna respond here? Because I can't quite see how many dice Leoric has. I'm guessing it's got to be like 3 or something, or 5. Yeah, there we go, 5.
5.
You'll be able to Benny burst, but you're not gonna get any usage out of it. And then Jibu's overloads in the end phase are gonna kind of eat your HP up.
But like you can't swap to a character either, otherwise they will get lethal. Because like Nahida's skill will like apply the seeds. Like you also get reaction as well, like double summon. At least so much damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Leoric is looking at potentially using Chef Mao. Oh wow. well. Look who decided to show up. To abstain this, but I don't know.
Reroll Pyro? Ooh, Electro. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just
terrible
tune the
though, still within your deck.
Yeah, like it makes sense to tune the Dunyazard because like you already have one down, it'll discount Mao next turn, and like you prefer to keep the food. I think that's the correct decision.
Yeah.
And Bennett Burst coming down. There's a non-zero chance that Bennett does get lethal tier. I'm too lazy to do the math. No, I think he probably lives.
No, he lives for sure. It's the overload, because you know what happens? You deny my brain. You deny overload now. So now it's quicken into
yeah, it's quicken. It's just quicken into Pyro app.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. So you know, it's you never think you'd see it because everyone's like, all right, well, rainbow in theory is always better than double element, but now your aura management is pretty bad here. You're not getting max value at what you wanted, so.
But like Bennett is getting chunked so low, you kind of do force him to swap off. Like otherwise, you do risk getting lethal. Ooh, no artifact in hand though. Oh wait, yeah, unlucky. Doesn't have like some Gilded Dreams to take advantage of it. You could like unequip Borrow, Gilded, get your free 2 dice plus your draw as well. Like unfortunately, Leoric just doesn't have it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for Leoric would definitely be a fast swap because you have Diana talent, so you can drop a chunky enough shield to survive and also deal melt.
If you
it's Bennett melt too. Jeez.
Yeah, if you like, you can also swap Thunder Manifestation, right? Like if Nahida hits, she's gone. Like even if you swap to Lyney, because Lyney needs to do an action first, you can still snipe Nahida unless Jibu decides to use fast swap.
Yeah.
Oof, cringe to dice.
Regardless, it's a tough position still. Nahida, like you mentioned already, is going to be cooked, but Lyney already has Lightning Rod on, so the bonus damage is active, and Bennett talent is also active, so yikes.
Lots of damage, yeah. Like it's 4 base damage plus 2. Like it'll be 6 damage. Like plus overload is 8. Like you can 1-tap Nahida even without Tandoori's. And if you swap to Lyney and do an action, you can keep, like Lyney gets sniped as well for 8 damage. So scary. And when you're done, you swap back Diona to melt on Nahida. Like should just be game.
Yeah. Jibu does have an I haven't lost yet in their hand, so that is pretty nice.
That is true. There's also Lotus and Egg and Gamblers.
Yeah. Can you believe that after we clowned on Egg for like patches and patches, it's like probably like the most we've ever seen it played for the entire patch.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's just so much damage going on, right? Being able to have a character soak just so much. Right,
Yeah,
like
like
egg plus swap is like 3 dice, right? It's the equivalent of a skill, but you could eat so much more damage than that.
yeah, like people using the egg sacrifice play, like it's when it works, like it's like wow, like I really got screwed by a 1 HP character that did nothing.
Speaking of egg sacrifice, here it is. And because Jibu used like Dunyazard's passive to discount the effect of one of his Chef Maos, and like with 2 Chef Maos on the field, that egg was just free. So still has 8 dice to play around with. Considering a 5 cost, are you really gonna risk it? Like Nahida will get sniped. But
Yeah, it's
ooh,
5 cost is very risky, you know, even though you got like plenty to tune, like
you'd have to, yeah. I mean, look, if Leoric does choose to snipe Nahida, like it would overload onto Lyney, and then Jibu could respond with skill, right? Which would also lethal Thunder Manifestation, because after 5 cost is on 2 HP, it would also heal Lyney up to 10.
Yeah.
And like with Leoric only have 1 turn on Bennett Burst left, right? Like with no aura on Lyney, Leoric doesn't really have options to lethal.
Yeah, this is the benefit of open deck list, as like, you know, Jibu doesn't have to worry about things like fluff into lethal, because that would that would be awful if that was the case. Oh, nice fast swap.
Leoric can't flop into lethal because it'll force overload to Lyney.
Oh, you're right.
There's just not enough damage.
Yeah.
Like even with Tandoori's, because no lightning rod, no aura, it'll only do 7, so Lyney will live on 1 no matter what. So fast
nice
swap.
shove on Diona, nice.
Yeah. Like, nice use of the fast swap as well, right? Like, it reapplies the lightning rod onto Fischl so that no other character can have it. Oh, Gambler's Refresh, Diona talent for the heal. It's also,
boom.
It also refreshes Jibu's Electro application, and because Fischl's on 1 HP, it's like the perfect sacrifice. You can keep your other 2 characters healthy.
Yeah. Getting dicey on time. Thinking about Nahida and Lyney. Which one is it gonna be?
Where do you want to go? If you go Nahida, though, you need to risk the Tandoori's. Like, Jibu knows Leoric has it.
Yeah, exactly. And even more evidently, Leoric is actually hiding the secondary Chef Mao to get max value, which is really nice.
Oh, that's true. Like, Dunyazard will still discount Chef Mao, so it'll be a free Tandoori's. That's so scary. I think Jibu did make the right decision, though. Like, you go onto Lyney to play around the Tandoori's, because if you don't, like it's just Tandoori's, like, Diona skill. You also get the Gambler's Refresh, right? And, like, you can go Bennett skill again, get double Tandoori's value, or Thunder Manifestation.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, they're back.
We'll go back to, yeah. No, I think this makes sense, kind of. Like, you'll heal TM, like, Jibu has no dice. Like, the only way they get more dice is if they Lyre Song plus Gilded. But even that, it only gives them 2 dice back. So you need, like, double Lyre Song in order to go dice positive to skill. Even then, TM would still live. Yeah, Lotus, just eat the damage.
Yeah, Lotus hold out.
I mean, it's still gonna hurt. It'll do 2.
Yeah, it'll do 2. Oh, Lyric's thinking about playing Chef Mao into... I think, how many actions do you get? Because it's no Chef Mao proc plus 1.
It'll refund 2, so it'll be back to 5. You'll get to skill and then swap. Or, like, skill swap eat.
Yep.
Hash?
Nice.
Oh, the hash might be for dice fix. Oh, you can skill twice now. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
This will also...
I think probably the most optimal would be, like, you know, like you said, skill twice or, like, swap to Diona.
I think it is the skill twice, because then it'll overload onto Diona, right? And because Lyney has the Electro... I mean, sorry, Diona has the Pyro Aura, right? Lyney, being the on-field character, wouldn't be able to do anything. Burst
also,
coming out.
Just like that, I forgot Burst existed. Goodbye, Lyney.
Yeah, no, Lyney's gone. Barakashu heal. No, sorry, Barakashu refunds. Oh, there's a Lyre Song coming a little bit late, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. Jibu didn't get a chance to use the Ivan lost yet, because now it's no longer usable.
Yeah, dead card. Great play by Leoric, like just leveraging that last turn of the Bennett Burst.
For sure. I think holding the Chef Mao is the biggest play, because like for me, my brain would just say, "Oh, just play it now." I'm like, no, like hide it from your opponent. Don't let them know you have more dice.
Yeah, because like Dunyazard had still at the discount. There wasn't really a reason to play Chef Mao early. Like hiding the fact that he had that extra little bit of dice. Really smart play, eating the hash instead of Tandoori to get to 6 dice instead of 5 to skill twice.
Yep. Yeah, what's it called? It's really tempting. Tandoori, like Tandoori's and fish and chips. Like, of course, we don't see fish and chips very often, but like, they're the cards that like I really had to learn. I'm like, wow, you really need to respect the usage of this card on your own side, because if you use it and then you miscalc, you're so screwed.
It just messes with breakpoints so much. Ooh, and Jibu, this will give +1 dice, so that's not quite bad. Oh, I think forgot to use the Boar Princess, unfortunately.
Yeah, what's it called?
It wouldn't have mattered. It would have brought him up to 10, so I guess you can 5 cost twice, whereas now you can only 3/3 burst.
Yeah.
Or
I think he's saving Boar Princess on purpose, because he's gonna at this point he'll destroy an artifact.
For Gambler's Reequip?
Yeah. That's what they're fishing for.
I mean, gets another live song, so it doesn't even matter.
That's huge, by the way.
That's actually so big.
Exactly what you need.
Do you Tandoori's here? Because like Nahida's angling for a lethal, right? If you Tandoori's right now, you can do what's 2 base, 4, 6. Like you put down 2 HP.
Oh, you read his mind. Let's go.
Oh, fast swap as well.
Fast. Oh, I think they're going TM.
Oh, TM, yeah, with the lightning rod. Tuning for skill.
Was that actually just crushed? No way.
They should do 8. Yes, they should be 8 damage because lightning rod is +1.
Crunch. Oh my goodness, this card.
Man, TM is so busted, bro.
It's so busted. No
Why
way.
does it do +1? Like, why? Why does it just get 3 damage for no reason?
Actually insane.
Oh
like, man, GG's.
No, GG's, yeah. Jibu just got his official taken out so early because TM is busted.
Yeah.
Like, by round 1, like, Fisher was just gone, and, like, Jibu being forced to play on 2 characters, like, had, Lyney and Nahida just had to eat so much damage, whereas Leoric had, like, the freedom to swap around on 3 characters to mitigate, like, which characters were in lethal range for Jibu.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting to see Diana really just kind of stay in the back until it was actually, like, really time to, you know, get the job done. Bennett and TM is always such a strong combo.
Yeah, and like just that Bennett talent coming up, like just in the opening mull, it was so huge. Leoric got so much value out of it.
Yeah.
Like the extra damage was, I think, what really pushed him over the edge to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wonder who else we have today. Oh, we'll be waiting for that in a while. Do we have any interesting? I saw some interesting decks while doing check-ins today. I'm like, let them cook.
All right, let's hear them. What do we got?
What was it? What was the crazy one? Yelan, Xiangling, Nahida.
Okay, I can kind of see it, right? Like you normal attack on Nahida, you get like a bloom, and then you get immediately, burgeoned. I mean, I can kind of see it. A little bit too much setup for my liking, but it's got potential,
Yeah,
I suppose.
most definitely. Someone's playing Alhaitham hyper carry, so let's go. Okay,
the Beto
Only one there. Only one person though. There's one believer.
Is it with Beto or Bennett? Which one are we talking about?
Oh, here, what's called? Okay, Alhaitham hyper carry is Bennett Raiden, and then Alhaitham Quicken OTK is the
Beto version.
Beto, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because like Alhaitham hyper carry actually has like a chance to pivot a little bit, but it's still like Raiden reliant, so.
Yeah, I mean, I just find that, like, the Alhaitham Quicken list just takes a little bit too much setup, because you gotta build Beto Burst. Just 3 energy is so punishing.
Yeah, this person actually beat me earlier in matchmaking. It's Megalonleo, Yoimiya, Nahida, Thundering Manifestation.
Ooh, interesting. It's been a while since I've seen Yoi decks. Glad to see Nahida as strong as always, though. Yelan Yoimiya Ayaka. Huh.
I don't know. Let me see if there's any character swing that I see from the one-offs that I'm like, huh? What are you doing? Why are you here?
Oh,
who's playing Kazuha? What is this?
Ooh.
Oh, I did check this deck. Kazuha Mona Sucrose from Tekko.
Oh. 2 Nemo in this day and age? Ain't no way.
It's even with Mona too. Oh, but they're doing like the right thing. They have Sucrose talent, so that's super good.
Yeah,
what else?
Entropy is so strong. It's been a while since we've seen Sucrose though. She's just been power crept.
I don't know Sucra's power crept. It's like how valuable like is she like really in like current decks right now?
Yeah.
Because she's still inherently better. Like the second I'd say the second like Jean doesn't have her place into anime anymore, she immediately stops existing.
That's true. Yeah, Jean's only really being used in 2 Nemo right now because she's like a secondary carry for Lynette. You can put the same artifacts on her.
Exactly. Yeah, the sword, double sword carry. Like once Jean if that deck ever falls, which I really doubt it, I think that's probably the most balanced deck. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing quite a lot of 2 Nemo Lynette. 2 Nemo stall decks. There's a Diluc deck. Diluc Dea Razor, not
Oh,
sure.
I did check that one too.
Yeah, not sure the idea behind that one. I guess it's just like a double carry, like you play left to right, get Day Summon, go Razor, and then like when Razor's dead, you go Diluc. Not really any synergy, but they do have okay base damage. It is quite dice heavy though, I will say.
Yeah. Let's see. What is my overall set play? Who do you think the top character is today?
In terms of pick rate or strength?
In terms of pick rate.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
I'll give you a hint. It's
got to be one of the new ones. It's got to be either like Yelan, Signora, or TM.
It's an older character, but it's the deck that is definitely prominent this patch. We actually kind of just watched it, so.
Nahida?
Yes, Nahida is top today.
Ooh, not really surprising though. Nahida just brings so much value to a team.
Yeah.
He's just Skanda, bro. Kind of busted.
Yep. And right below Nahida is going to be Lyney, her partner, and then Thundering Manifestation, of course, because why not? You would never believe who's fourth. It's Daya.
The thing I'm kind of surprised about though is how little of the old metas are being like last patch's popular meta decks are here, right? Like you're not. I mean Mew's there a little bit, so I guess there's that. But there is no Shina SC. There is like no AEC. There is what else is popular? I guess there's no Pyrotech. Every like.
It's so funny because like they like decks like those like they still definitely like they could still work, but like everyone wants to play with a shiny new toy because SC won yesterday, so.
Oh, that's true. I mean like. I think it's really great that SC did win, especially from how much it's been weakened. But I don't think we're ever seeing AEC again. That Ocean nerf was so huge. We're probably never seeing Ocean again.
No, I doubt. Oceanid will definitely exist at some point.
But like, I feel like we're out of summon meta, right? Like right now we're into artifact meta, like / equip meta.
That's fair.
I think most decks right now might play a little bit too fast for AEC or like Ocean variations.
I think the idea of Oceanid is that being the most reliable Hydro applicator probably matters the most.
I mean, not being able to fill your board with 3 Hydro summons though is just kind of, it really puts you off a little bit because then you have to play like triple summon if you want to get full value. But if you don't, right, you can't get guaranteed reactions as consistent. I mean, like you can still do it, right? Like just Hydro summon plus something else, but you can't as reliably get those like double ECs end phase.
Yeah, it'd be really crazy if you could, if there's like some card that like forcibly swaps you, and then you play like Oceanid, you play Oceanid for like maximum Hydro Wrap, just never need an Animo unit again. Well, match, let's go. Oh, it's Leo versus Lily.
2 Nemo stall. Oh, Leo's playing DP. I think Leo loses this. There's not even a chance. Like
yeah,
I feel
probably it's Diona solo, but Lily's about to run a Pyro app, so.
That I mean, a Pyro Up doesn't matter in single target.
That is true.
I just think like Lynette is such a more consistent carry than Diona, right? Because they both of them have 3 damage skills. I mean, Diona is dependent on an equip for that, and both of them get like 2 healing / like sustain, right? Yeah. But the thing is, like Lynette does more base damage, and her. I don't know, it's healing as opposed to shielding.
Yeah, exactly. Like you will always heal up. Like you'll never like go down a certain HP threshold.
Mm-hmm.
One thing to note, Leo does have one on-demand freeze left. Let's see if they get a chance to use it. Oh,
And
yeah.
like,
Oh, no.
oh, no, I won't choose to use it. The thing is, like, even with talent, right? Like the fact that Lily has both characters equipped with weapons, I mean, they do 4 and will punch through the shields. But heal will heal like for 2 end phase. So Leela's going net neutral in terms of damage, assuming
Yeah.
equal dice. The problem is it's not equal dice. Oh, it's not equal dice at all. If I'm Lily, probably Tune 1, Skill Paimon, or like Burst Paimon.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, locking down Lynette was definitely the right play. You know, like Jean is like kind of the less consistent carry, so.
You also deny Lynette her burst, like that damage reduction will make your life so much harder.
For sure. Damaging? I don't know. I felt like I would have just you might as well just heal into Paimon.
I see it.
What?
Oh, okay. I mean, no, it makes sense, right? Like, you just punch through that shield, you might as well go again.
Yeah.
It does get you closer to victory. I think the more consistent play, though, would have been to Paimon. Try to equalize that dice, because you do more damage than Leo can heal in a turn. Especially if you have, like, a dice advantage, being able to skill 3 times.
You know what I wonder? Let me actually check Leo's list. I wonder if Leo runs egg, and that might turn the game around.
But like, there's still Pyro. You have to wait until that's gone before you can egg.
That is true. Yeah.
If Leo had egg,
Leo
can't play egg this turn, even if they did have it. But no, like, this should be over, right? Because
oh, they do have egg.
Ooh, might have
they do have it.
There's a skill.
No, I feel like it's possible. I feel like they might toss it out. Like, oh, Opera. Opera went from my card to like, wow, this card is stupid, to wow, it's actually really good. Never mind.
The thing about like Opera though is because every deck is just running artifacts right now, right? So it's a little bit less consistent to get it. Whereas before, like only very specific decks had it. So if you run in that deck, you're more likely than not to get it. But right now, with everyone running equips, it's like a little bit less consistent. Although with you running double equip in Tunimo, I mean, it's easier than most decks to get it.
Yeah.
Leo will lose though, because right now, I think they already expended all their healing, talent plus yeah, no, it's just talent. Like, it only healed them up to 4 HP.
I'm an egg believer. I believe in the egg.
Like, you either need to egg swap or have some other form of healing. Otherwise, Diona dies. It's not even close.
Oh, they're checking history. What are we looking for? Look at all these actions, and all of them ended with just Jean and Lynette on wonderful HP thresholds.
Also, I'm like 90% sure Diona could not kill Lynette if she tried.
I think it's cool that this version of the deck like stands the test of time despite like, you know, the existence of Layla becoming a thing, but Layla ends up fitting into different decks, which is cool.
I think it's mainly because of freeze, right?
Yeah.
Like, Diona's cryo. Oh, Lenny Dice a cringe, though, doesn't actually get to finish Leo off this turn.
Yeah.
That does mean Leo will live for one more turn. Like, it'll be a Diona versus Lynette 1v1. Although Lynette has like significantly higher HP, so.
I don't know what weapons on Jean, I wonder. Was it Sack or was it Lo-Fi?
Don't remember what Lo-Fi did, so I can't tell.
Lo-Fi is if you normal attack, so they should have gained a dice. So if they didn't gain a dice, then
it should be Sack.
Yeah.
It should be Sack.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of crazy that Lo-Fi like feels like such a good weapon, but like you don't get to play it very often. Sack is always just consistent.
Because like most characters prefer a skill as opposed to normal attacking, because like,
pretty
skill
much
does more damage most of the time, or has some type of utility that normal attacks just don't.
Oh, Jean's gone.
Jean's gone, but like doesn't get that shield refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that's Akfa on Lynette. Like, Leo will never punch through this. It's not even close.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Got the healing. I do believe they had tenacity on, so you will be holding out for a little longer, but
you will live one attack. unless you draw Lotus or Hash, it's just over. But even if
Or
you do, Lily should have
believer, please.
I believe Lily should have the dice to hit 3 times. Actually, does Uppercut proc? No. I think Leo has more equips right now, so Uppercut doesn't? No, it does. Okay.
It's equals. So like since it's 3-cost weapon, 3-cost artifact, 3-cost talent, they equal out.
Cool. Yep. Needs like a hash minimum to live here, but it doesn't matter because Lily can just attack twice. Leo doesn't have enough damage to punch through Lynette right now, especially with Akia.
Oh, one thing though, Lily has no cards to tune, so
It's fine. Normal is still enough.
I told you. Let's go.
Egg stall. Let's go.
I told you. Let's go.
Oh, why do you leave Zinchio alive?
I am an egg believer. There's no more auras. Diona dies, but then Xingqiu freezes.
Yeah, but does Xingqiu have the damage to win? That's the question. Probably not.
Maybe. If they have they played their sword yet? Let's see if they played their sword yet. I think Lily's gonna check.
Even if sword though, there's just not enough dice this turn.
That is fair. Fatal Rain screen, lock it in place.
And then it should be the shatter. And like you also need to heal or something. Like you need a hack.
Yeah, for sure.
You need to heal above 4 HP.
We got Sumeru City value.
Oh, heavy strike. Hold up. Wait. No, that's not no way. No way. Oh, Wheel's a gamer.
Yo.
Wheel's a gamer.
Let's
no
go.
way.
GG.
Oh, the woven heavy strike to get to even dice. I'm pretty sure heavy strike is a 1-of in DP.
Yeah, no, in Leo's deck list, I have it up here. It is a 1-off in DP, so.
Oh, what a
I just
gamer.
realized that Leo's running all 3 talents, all 1-offs.
Bro.
That's funny.
Leo,
Same with Leo's too. That's crazy.
Leo is a gamer. Like, what can we say?
That was quite a match. Very interesting.
Yeah, like I can't believe like the egg play. Like instead of going for the egg sack, like recognizing that like you can freeze Lynette and like, to deny an extra hit. And like also knowing you have heavy strike in there, like you do 6 damage with woven to get you to even dice.
That was some pretty harsh like card endgames. Like that was it. Lily was out of cards and that was Leo's last draw. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. I will say though that Lily probably would have won if they didn't dice the cringe the turn before, because they wouldn't have needed to hit Diona that extra time. But hey, you know, that's how it is. Luck is skill.
Yeah, luck is skill.
Luck is skill.
I mean, is it really luck when you draw all your cards, like, you know, at the end of the game?
I mean, there's still the rule with the dice, if nothing else.
That is true, yeah. Lily did have dice to cringe there, so it was tough.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but still. I mean, like...
Oh, I just checked the chat. Leo's like, I can't believe I won that. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. Like, that... I don't know if he top-decked it, but that heavy strike came in at, like, the perfect moment.
It's a... I mean, if I'm not mistaken, like I mentioned, it was, like, the last card, so he was just, like, holding it, basically.
I mean, both players had just decked that, so...
Yeah,
whatever card they needed to draw, they probably drew it a while ago, and it was just, like, what to tune if you dice cringe. What to tune, what to hold. Great decision making though, like to keep it for that endgame situation.
For sure. Moving into round 2, we got Birdie versus Jeff.
Whoa, oh, DP again, and Birdie playing a weird deck. I can like kind of understand it, or like Mona TMG. Like he swirl for like ECs.
Yeah.
Kind of see it.
I think it's a like a screw with you deck. Like it definitely is not. You know, something I would agree with, but overall, like Mona TM, very consistent electro charge, and then the thing about like characters with movement, like Jean, you know, they could push you onto like lightning rods, right?
Oh yeah, you can like force them to lightning rod with a specific character. Or like even just disrupt the game plan in general. You can, because she's an animal, you can also swirl for double ECs as well.
I'm gonna actually ask production. Is this Jeff? Is this Jeff Hoogland? who I believe they play. They're a big, very prominent Marvel Snap YouTuber, and they were asking about DP and they wanted to learn it. So I think this might be them.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, ask, let me just ask production if that's a thing.
I believe. Oh, it is.
Wait, is it? Let's check the
It
bracket.
is.
We can just check the bracket. Hold up.
Didn't know we had a popular Marvel Snap YouTuber in here.
I think it is. Jeff and Birdie. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Let's see what happens. What is it? Yeah, the Marvel Snap. I know some people played it. One of our previous moderators was a big fan of it, and we have it in Boxing Ring. So.
I know it's like some type of card game, but I don't understand the mechanics behind it. So it's always so cool to see these competitors from other card games come in, like see what skills transfer over.
Yeah, I mean, jumping into DP out of the gate is a pretty tough deck, but looks like they got, talent and artifact, so that's a pretty good start if you ask me.
At high roll, what can you do?
Oh, and Akia and Xingqiu, now we're really cooking.
Alright, like, only thing we're missing is like a sack bow and redeeming. The thing about DP, though, and as compared to other decks, is just DP is very non-linear.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing about DP and other stall variations like LS and 2 Nemo stall is that, like, there isn't a set game plan, right? Like, if you look at something like Candace Razor or like Cleve Vape, they have a very strict opening. Like, you do this and then you do this in order to get to this point C. Whereas DP, you have a general idea of what to do, and then how to get there is up to the player, which I think is like a cool aspect of it, but also makes the deck quite challenging to play.
Yeah. Well, very nice. Birdie just realizing, like, you recognize, like, hey, let's just ramp. No need to go overkill right now. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, we'll flip one. I think Xingqiu can like Shatter Mona, put her rather low.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one dice. So just gonna pass back. The Hydra up is actually a huge negative in this deck for Jeff, right? Because Xingqiu and Barbara are both gonna apply Hydro.
Yeah, that's true, and then you let TM to get ECs or like swirled by Gene. But like on the flip side, because the opponent is like already applying Hydro, you don't really need to worry about self-apply as much. So, like, they're most likely going to get it anyways, right? Like, if you're staring down the face of a Mona Summon, like, just skill on Xingqiu or stay on Barbara, you can't cleanse it anyways.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if, like, I think because Birdie intentionally sat on Mona for the whole time, so I wonder if they're going to be super gamer and drop the burst.
Like, burst, force the lightning rod, and, like, skill on TM.
Yo, wait, they're gonna do it.
I think do it. Like, I think Birdie recognizes that, like, their deck doesn't have any really big damage reactions, and that, like, if they play for Swirl / AC, like, Jeff will just eat it up. Like, spread damage decks do really bad into stall, because they can just heal it up so easily. Like, Birdie recognizes this, goes for the big damage Mona Burst. Like, we'll combine it with something else to, like, try to finally chunk Jeff for some actual meaningful damage. Got Tandoori's in there, too. It's nice to have.
Oh yeah, Tandoori's huge. Tandoori's makes a ton of sense for this deck. All of them. Mona is always like a competent enough skill, and then Gene and TM good enough.
Yeah, well, like Mona fast swap here. How much does TM skill? It should do 8.
Oh, the snipe!
Yeah, no, it should do. It's 4 base, right? And then plus, so it would be 7 because of EC. Like, it would have done 14 damage because it's multiplied by 2 thanks to Mona Burst. Like, just snipes Fiona, and Jeff is gonna have a real hard time winning now, because that's their main carry gone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's super difficult to play like DP without Diana, so.
Yeah, no, that's a huge misplay on the side of Jeff. I feel like they miscalc how much damage TM would do.
It's also a bit of a tough one, you don't run into the combination of Mona TM very often, except for outside of Azdaha, and then Gene throwing you a curveball too. It's like, what? Very nice.
The surprise factor of this deck is quite big.
Yeah. Birdie's looking at probably trying to get max value out of Gilded, either that or just chill out and let their advantage that they took just kind of sit for this turn. Oh yeah, no, they're gonna chill out.
I believe they tuned one earlier due to overdraw.
See, that's the funny part about this patch, right? You overdraw way too much, actually. Oh! It's
Whoa,
not over!
egg.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, and there's no app, so like...
Yeah, it ain't gonna do nothing.
You can't like swirl it with Gene or anything. Unfortunately, it will just like reapply, thanks to Barbara's skill end phase. So like, I think if you're Birdie, you just like maybe eat food and just sit tight on Mona.
Yeah, you should like eat food because it matters like zero. It matters completely not. Like you said, like the elements cleanse, she heals. Like it won't matter. It's not worth it to try and go full aggro. Oh, that's a good card.
Like Jeff needs to spend the next few turns just healing on Diona, right? Like you need to eat pizza, like just shove hash browns into her mouth. Unfortunately, your talent is gone. I believe that's a one of.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one off. I'll actually take a look at Jeff's deck right now. Let me open up.
Some players choose to run, I believe, it's like 2 Dion talent, 1 Xingqiu, and like you just skip the Barbara.
It depends. Oh yeah, double ones. So one Diona, 1 Barbara, no Xingqiu.
Oh, I see. Yeah, like the preference for equips on DP players' deck lists have just changed due to preference.
I think also even outside of preference, it also changed due to stringency. Like Opera is like way too valuable. Voru has ridiculous value.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's coming. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, here it is. There's the on-demand gene to force you into Diona.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no enemy dice level 2.
Okay, Jeff we got the dice fixer.
Jeff kind of did smart thing and like ate Lotus, but I think that was a little bit unnecessary because like Lotus could eat 3, only ate 1. If you Lotus, like I would have preferred you do it now because like Swirl plus EC would only do 1 damage and you can't block EC anyways, so not really a point to eating Lotus there. I like that's kind of a wasted card.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Oh, but they have Hydro Res. Let's go. And then I think you shield and then you're past breakpoint.
No, you're not past breakpoint, because it would do it put you on 5 HP. Thunder Manifestation does 4 base because Lightning Rod, and then it also do EC to 5, so you can't skill there.
Ah, you're right. Still doing okay though. They made the good decision to swap to Xingqiu, so now they should be chilling right now. And I don't really suspect Birdie goes all in with Tandoori. It's really not worth it right now.
Yeah, it's probably just like you could do what would be great here is you do Gilded, put you into 6 dice because double Yayoi would discount that to 0. It gives +2, and you can just skill.
Yeah. All right, very nice. Just ramp from Jeff as you do. DP. Looks like we're eating a pizza. Good. What are we gonna do with these last 3 dice though?
Oh, if you equip oh wait. Skill with Lethal Barbara.
Do they? Oh, they can with Gilded. Yeah.
Gilded, yeah, and then just tune 1.
Yeah. Birdie's calculating if it's worth it.
What artifact is currently on TM right now?
It is the 0 cost Gilded, or the one. The bad one. How about that?
The bad one.
The bad one.
Gene. No, I like going on Gene here because like you can just roll for EC.
Yeah. You kind of lock them in place, you know, like it's the second step. Like if I can't kill them, I'll do setup, which is kill their setup, which is definitely smart.
Second Gilded as well. Unfortunately, the first Lyre Song got burnt, but you'll take at least 1.
Oh, nice. Okay, not bad.
Okay. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, and you got Gilded, so if you're ever worried about your dice, I mean, well. I mean,
one of them is free because of Yayoi as well.
Exactly. I think that's the scariest thing about Gilded. The fact that you can make it free is just, ugh, that's so painful.
It's so easy.
Well.
Well, it's just so easy to go net positive with Gilded, with Yayoi, and like Lyre Song as well.
Sure. Yeah, don't hand reveal yet. Just like drop the skill, see what happens.
Yeah, you probably don't overdraw. There's no like drawing effects right now. Go for it. Jeff is
running... like, how many cards do you have in your deck even? That's the real question. How many's left?
Jeff is actually running out of parts to tune in their hand. Only 4 left. Like we're mentioning that lack of draw option earlier. Like it might be a determining factor.
I do wonder if because definitely Barbara can survive and then drop her like super heal. Like that's gonna be pretty nice to push Jeff back into the lead.
Or can she, right? Because if she skills, she'll have Lightning Rod on her. Fast swap,
Yeah.
right, and she's gone.
Yeah, fast swap threat is definitely an issue here.
So, like,
Probably
she
Pizza
wouldn't-
Diona.
Okay. There's also like the Tandoori's threat from Birdie as well, right? Like you need to get Barbara herself above a certain HP threshold before it becomes viable to do so.
Yeah.
Jeff just swap stalling. Like
Yeah, I mean,
recognizing-
right play, honestly, I'd say.
Yeah, no, like all of their characters are within some type of threat range from Birdie, so just play stall.
Yeah, honestly, shout out to that. Like, not only piloting like a really difficult deck, but also playing around like Birdie's like really interesting control deck. Like, it's pretty hard.
That may have been a misplay from Birdie. If Birdie fast swapped Tandoori's skill on TM, I believe Diona would have been lethal there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I think that was like Birdie playing a little bit too fast. They should have gone for the Diona lethal because it would have gotten rid of the totem. It would have like forced Diona off the field again. It also gotten rid of like their only carry again because I don't believe Jeff runs 2 eggs.
No, Jeff doesn't run 2 eggs. It's just solo eggs. So.
Or rather, Jeff really shouldn't be running 2 eggs.
Yeah, two eggs is a little too much. You really only need 1 server of protein in the morning, honestly. What is Birdie gonna do? You can heal 1, and then you get 3 dice to skill again. But otherwise,
Killed it is still an option.
oh yeah,
well.
I killed it. I forgot. True.
Yeah, we'll start chipping
never
away at
discount Gilded. It'll always be there to ruin your day.
You know what? Like, what if Birdie just builds another Mona first? No, like seriously, what if Birdie just builds another Mona first?
I mean, they could. It's a little bit of risk, but like they definitely.
Oh wait, this takes care of Barbara.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this also puts like Diona and Xing Qiu on very low HP as well. There's so much food in hand right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, huge! Like that denies the big heal that Jeff like may have been relying on to put Diona back into the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Much harder to come back now. I feel like Birdie should just be able to take it. They're so far ahead in terms of HP. And like Jeff is playing a stall deck. Like,
yeah, with the lack of setup, it's a bit difficult. Oh, hey, talent.
Game talent. I see very little possibility of Jeff being able to make up the HP difference. Like, I feel like Diona being felled so early there because Birdie was able to get an early Mona burst and just snipe her was just so big.
Let's see what happens. 11 dice holding the advantage, but they do have a chef mount. Good lockdown gene.
Oh, skill to freeze. Oh wait, but that puts Diona in TM range.
Yeah, but it looks like does have the upper. Oh wait, nope. Lightning rod. I remember.
There's the lightning rod. Oh wait, but swapping to Mona first, right? That way you get the fast swap when they can't freeze because you tune your Leave It to Me. Smart play by Birdie.
Yeah.
Recognizing the Hydra application. Yeah, Birdie knows it. Covering the Tandoori's.
I'm ready. Jeff tries to shield, but I think is it still lethal? Let's see. What's the math? No talent, so 2 plus. It's 3 shield points and 3 EHP.
Yeah, we'll do 6, which Diona's at exactly 6 HP. Ooh, Tandoori's skill with Mona first. I guess like to just get rid of the shield.
Yeah,
that way, even
early smack to lock it down, pretty much.
Yeah, like if Diona hits again, right, that puts her on 5, so that should still be within lethal range.
Yeah. Does Lotus save you here? Question mark. Like shield plus Lotus.
Lotus will heal you up to 7. Right now, TM does 6 on skill. No, it will still die.
Damn. Damn.
Because of the Hydra, or it will do 7, so it'll punch through by 1.
Oh my goodness. Crunch.
Oof. That's GG's. Lockdown solo Xing Qiu doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, Jeff knows.
Decides to concede. GG's. Good game. What an interesting deck.
Yeah, Birdie is like really whack deck. It did so much better than I expected.
I think it's overall pretty logical though. Like, you know, like being able to use Gene pushing next. Like, see, because Gene has been out of the meta, you know, and like the only like really like character that you like want to build around is like Overload and then Scaramouche. Like, you don't get to see Gene's ability to on-demand swap next start to mess up people's order like card orders, you know.
I mean, I think the real definitive factor though is that Birdie recognized a win con early, right? Like, Birdie knew his deck would fall off late game if he wasn't able to get an early advantage. And like, recognizing the only big source of damage in his deck was Mona Burst, builds that early and does a huge chunk to Jeff. Like, even managing to lethal Diona, although she did get egged like a round later.
Speaking of egg, I'm reading chat. Lily says, "Oh my goodness, round 2, I matched into Mew. They egg res Mona, froze my Lynette. I couldn't win, but my life flashed before my eyes. Damn, egg is giving people trauma."
Like, yeah, no, like, I feel like egg is really coming in right now because Dun Mao is such a popular engine, right? Like,
yeah.
Before egg, just with 2 costs, was just such a heavy burden to bear. But the fact that double Chef Mao can reduce it to 0.
Yeah, and then guarantee you draw it as well. Like, that's super important.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun match. I do wonder what else we have on the chopping block. Well, good game overall. Very good from both players. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Paul Starvation versus AI. Let's go.
Ooh.
I do wonder what Paul is playing, because Paul always has something interesting.
I think Paul was running the D-Luke Razor deck we were talking about earlier. Yeah, here it is.
Oh, let's go! Claymores only.
And AI, I wonder what type of deck this is.
Carry theory, I think? I don't know.
Ayamiya question mark?
Yeah, it's like IME with Hu Tao, but I think the biggest question is what's Hu Tao doing, right?
I know, right? Like, what is Hu Tao doing? If you want to go for Ayamiya, like the classic vape combo, use Shenhe or Chong. Or like if you want to play Hu Tao Yoimiya, like you run Xing Cho for the double vape. What is Hu Tao doing here? I'm a little bit confused.
I kind of wonder if like it's like there's like a little bit of like pivot carry theory, but there's also oh god, like are you trying to like endgame Hu Tao because Hu Tao is generically like endgame good strong?
Your setup character is Yoimiya, so it's like it doesn't make sense for your secondary carry to be Hu Tao because you can't react off first.
Yeah. So then I feel like it would be like Yoimiya into Ayaka and the Hu Tao endgame. I also wonder if they did Blood Blossom. I don't think so. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't have 3 dice.
But why did you... Because you just set up go Hu Tao and then you just go crazy? Like, Hu Tao just has so much base damage, right? So what if you just go Hu Tao, you smack, and then like you use cards like I Haven't Lost It to build Joy Burst?
Here's an interesting question. I know one thing about Hu Tao that doesn't get talked about a lot is that she does have a pretty big burst that is quite valuable, especially since, you know, you'll usually be hit during these turns. So I wonder if they're doing this on purpose to max value Hu Tao and then just kind of roll with it. Also, hello, Beacon of the Great, Beacon of the Red Sea, and Talent. What are they cooking?
Yeah, like Paul Starhaven is playing so many ramp cards in their deck. Like, but the thing is, they're not putting damage on field, right? Like, which lets AI's combo deck kind of go wild.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they would have much more success if they just threw down their talent, like turn 1, and then just started smacking on Razor.
Yeah, for sure. The fact that there's no Pyro application on the field right now pretty much is going into detriment the fact that, like, what is Razor going to do right now, really?
Well, like, he also spent 2 turns just throwing down support cards, right? So there's very little damage done to AI. He can kind of just do whatever he wants.
Yeah, for sure. I think, yeah, I feel like, okay, well, it is unfortunate that you lose Infusion plus bonus next round, but like I feel like AI is literally just playing to drop Hu Tao Burst, which is strange, but you know what? I mean, let them cook. We'll see what happens. Also, shoutouts to what is this? Smasher Zhang plus Wagner's. You don't get to see that combo very often. Yeah, it feels so bad. You know, like Yayoi gets to be like the ultimate spotlight character, and then Master Zhang, who does the exact same thing, it just doesn't exist.
Oh, that's a very interesting deck from Paul Starhaven. There's no food in play at all.
Oh, interesting.
Only source of healing is Fire Kachu's. And running quad tenacity as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Going in for the
like,
claw swipe.
They're going for the full artifact plus weapon package.
Mm-hmm.
Like their entire deck is built around just getting these characters.
Oh, are they gonna kill? Wait a minute.
Oh, it should with weapon.
Yep. Slice.
There it is. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I will say though, this deck probably gets punished by faster decks, but like aggro's not very popular this patch. This might be like an anti-meta pick, knowing that most decks play slow, so they can afford to just equip more than other decks.
Yeah.
What does AI do now? Like they didn't get to drop their Hu Towers, which is like rather unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Yoiber's not up either.
Lotusing. I wonder why. I feel like you don't need it right now.
Okay, should we start attacking on Ica now? Maybe that's why the Lotus is there.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like, Paul Starhaven could only attack once more on Razor with 4 dice remaining. So maybe the better play would...
Oh,
well, not anymore. Maybe the better play would have been to go Yoimiya and just, like, normal into Burst.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel like I would have attacked there. They really want to drop that to Maus, though. So, oh, and Toon Voru. Oh, boy.
I don't understand why the Timaeus was dropped.
Yeah, it feels a little excessive.
I feel like you should have tuned Varu and just put the totem on Dilu because it was free, and then that way you would you force them off Ica because then they eat an overload. Or maybe you don't, right? Like so they eat the hit of Pyro and they can Pyro a skill and one-shot another character. I believe that's what he's going for.
I haven't lost yet.
I haven't lost yet. Okay, you're right. Okay.
Well.
Heal normal gets the fade? No, I can't believe Paul's winning with this Claymore deck.
What is happening?
I don't understand.
Full equip Daya and she's still cooking.
Me brain no work.
Me brain no work.
Me brain no work. Yeah, skilled to normal for the bait, but me brain no work.
It gets the Melton. Send off, huh?
Ooh.
So many things are happening.
I mean, that send-off makes it so Yue no longer gets one-tap by Pyro at start of next turn.
Yeah.
So there's that at
That
least.
is true.
And with only 2 dice remaining after that send-off, I kind of feel like it makes more sense to do the infusion, because that way if Paul Starhaven stays on Razor, they eat a bait.
Yeah. I just realized we have the whole equipment cost reducer squad, because Timaeus and Yayoi combo is here too.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's a rare sight. That is a rare sight.
What's even rarer is that Paul Starhaven has somehow not been punished.
Yeah, exactly.
They've done nothing but full rare for 3 turns in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow still alive. Although AI will need some type of food, because Yoi will be put in one-shot range after this skill. It won't be able to burst without food. Obviously, false on Ica or something, but if you do that, kind of delay your combo for another turn.
Yeah.
And Paul with double tenacity will just start running amok.
Yeah. I don't know if I would call I think I would consider Razor a generically strong hyper carry, but I don't know, he's the last character I would use pick if I had to pick someone over Xiao. Even though he has coordinated electro.
I feel like Razor does actually more damage than Xiao.
Oh yeah, he probably does.
He probably does, yeah. It's just Zhao is an ammo character and pairs really well with Shenhe to reduce characters' HP within his lethal range.
Yeah. I think having Lotus Shredder is always a really nice touch. Not a lot of characters can be Lotus Shredders. So, oh yeah, 6 day. Whoa, never mind. You suck.
To be fair though, that is with weapon. It would have been 5 without it.
That is true.
Just go crazy at Ica?
Perhaps.
I just don't see a way AI actually comes back from this situation.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible, because Ica's dead now. Yoi's in one-shot range. Every single one of Paul's characters are basically at full HP, despite running no healing.
crunch. There she goes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Run.
think it's Jover. Jover next round. I know what's something.
You only on 2 HP. It's Jover. Oh, Pyres. Not my
Oh.
Razor. Okay, we take at least one down. Let's go.
Yeah, we take one. We take one.
At least we take one. We take those. We take those.
Watch AI pull the craziest comeback.
Yeah, solo Yoi 2 HP with like the opponent having Power Res, like fully equipped Diluc. Let's go. No, I believe. I believe.
Yeah.
Nothing.
2, 3,
nothing
4. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, does Diluc have tenacity, like tenacity on it? Well, slow motion dice.
It's a 2-cost one. General's Ancient Helm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still 2 shield though. So.
Yeah, it is still 2 shield. With Turn Prow and Power Res.
Oh.
Oh, the re-equip. Oh, the re-equip to get the free dice. Oh, let's go.
Let's
The
go.
Power Res.
Oh, a 9 damage.
Ah, GG's Bog.
Diluc wins on stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
Azir will
Diluc
be
takes like
proud.
the one dub of his life.
I know, right? Until Azir enters another tournament, we barely get to see Diluc win ever.
No, I believe in Triple Claymore. The Triple Claymore
Yes.
5-0. We got this. I think that is the round.
Yeah, that is gonna be end of the
Yeah.
round. We're gonna quickly. It's been 2 rounds straight, so we're gonna jump into a break because we need to rest our voices for a bit.
Yeah, we'll be right back soon with some more exciting gameplay.
Yep. Bye bye. And we're back. Hello, hello. I think Sumi is
I'm here.
Oh, nope, he's here. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
Finally versus Yelan Freeze.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is the old Aya Freeze. Like, we run Aika, Xingqiu, Changyun, but you obviously replaced the Xingqiu with Yelan. Because, I mean, her burst takes a little bit longer to charge compared to Xingqiu. It is 3-3 instead of 3-2. But you do 5 damage.
Yeah, you do 5 damage, so it's good old back to basics, you know. But I don't know. I'm really not the biggest fan of Yelan and Freeze. Like, honestly, it feels kind of weird.
I mean, I kind of understand where you come from, because, like, it takes a little bit to charge up the burst. But you can now lethal characters with 2 attacks again. And, like, with the meta, like, the meta has significantly slowed down from last patch, right? I mean, last patch is already slow, but, like, it's even slower now. So, like, you do have more chances to build up that burst as you, more than you would normally would have last patch anyways. Because, like, there's no Shina SCs and stuff, like, there's no Cleave Apes, no Pyro Cax. There is finally, and there's also Mew, which play rather fast, but still, shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. It'd be interesting, because finally does have a very, you know, like, it can have an actually flex, like, you know, flex starter. But Estra is just choosing to, you know, not do anything crazy and stick to basics. You know, no need to fly off the rails. Also pointing out they're running chicken tech, so that's fun.
Yeah, chicken with Mao is just rather strong. If you had like 2 Chef Maos in the field, it's 1 healing plus 2 dice. So big.
Yeah, there we go. Yelan, still looking healthier than usual. I'm too used to seeing Yelan already on life support when fighting her in the other one. Oh, looks like I got to tab out. There we go, buddy. Might want to tab back in there. Hey, just jump off the screen for a second. There we go.
We're back.
We're back. Don't worry about it.
They also use Opera GX, the premier gaming browser.
Yo, sponsored. I wish.
I would have
that sponsor in a heartbeat. You think I can't do an ad read anyway?
You think I wouldn't sell out?
Yeah.
I would totally sell out.
For sure. Looks like they're taking one. Oh, going back into it. Let's maybe we should dip. Maybe we should dip. Maybe we should flip panels to us for a second.
Here we are. Oh, Star Sign's the burst as well. I mean, there's Yelan burst online with 3 dice remaining though. Like, I don't know, do normal attacks with extra card draw, or like you have ramp in hand. Let me actually take a look at Okita's deck, see if they're running any ramp, or if it's just all hand dice options.
Okita. Oh yeah, I guess I should call them like Okita because that's what their name is in the Discord. So. Where are they? Where did they go?
They are S-Sleeps on the in-game name. Let me see if I can find them on the deck list. It's taking a while.
I can't find them.
Here we go. SP.
By the way, Yelan died.
Oh, rip. I mean, Yelan got burst now, so it doesn't matter. Womp womp.
Yep, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, stone and contracts that you love to see.
Yeah,
you know what's funny?
As well.
Yeah. You know what's super funny about stone and contracts, like, in this freeze deck, is because, like, in theory, you run Xingqiu, and there is no changes, because Tonyan and Yelan,
they're both Leoric characters. It's kind of funny. Oh, and Nahida got, like, the seed spread, because he 3 costs on a character with seeds, it spreads.
Yeah, super nice to have that on field. Now you're gonna get starter Electro out, but swapping back to Fischl out of all things, which yes, that's fine because they do have on-demand freeze, and you're about to run your face into a bunch of ramp, so I guess that's fine. But
I mean, you could have also just gone Lyney, right? Because they would have to set up frost fields first. You could take 2 attacks before you get frozen, and assuming no cryo res, Lyney would actually live on 2.
Oh yeah, that is true, but I think you probably don't want that. So,
I mean, but if you do that enough, like you can also overload them onto like Aika as well, right? Like you can run some more damage. But no, I kind of understand it, right? Like Fischl has kind of already done her job. She's already applied Electro. She's the least valuable character right now, like because she does just the least amount of face damage.
Yeah.
And then like you just eat an attack on Fischl, you eat on Nahida. Maybe you go back to Fischl to sack. You can finally like finish off on
probably. I do wonder if you know, Okita is running gamblers, so maybe they're drawing it. That would be a bit scary to sack. So
they do indeed have gamblers. Not
they
sure
have
they
any
have
like reducers, MMR, NSC.
They are running all of that, yes. Vanessa as well. Parametric too. Of course, double open because this is a Resonance deck. Doesn't appear to have Legend of Vanessa or Parametric currently, so that is a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully, they at least have MMR.
Mm-hmm. I think the biggest thing, like parametric can start to be really scary, especially if you have two of them, you have the dice for it. Like you just start to like your opponent just kind of has to look at you. It's like, well, I guess we're doing this.
And Vanessa as well, especially in a normal base deck like this, we have like that follow potential.
Yeah,
Not to
for
mention the
sure.
freeze, like preventing you from doing anything. Just so big. It looks like SB unfortunately doesn't have MMR in hand. Otherwise, I assume they would have played it by now.
Interesting. Dropping the fast swap early. That's another one. I'm assuming they want to swap to Lyney so they can get rid of Chonya, but it's really not that worth it.
You would swap them onto Aika like with no aura. Goes Nahida instead. Does have the fast swaps. Could just skill. Wouldn't be enough to lethal, but it would still hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh, burst.
Burst. That's right. Because they have a quicken up.
Oh, that's so much damage. We would see it's 7 exact lethal. Oh,
yeah, that's kind of huge. Like, this is now forcing it to, like, Ayaka, you OTK or you lose.
Yeah, oh, that's so scary. And to think Lyney didn't even need to do anything yet. She gets the freest ride of his life. Alright, there's the MMR. Oh, SG was probably saving it, knowing that, like, fast swap burst on Nahida was still an option for Urshkal. Urshkal?
It's a Estragal. It's a... What's it called? Exposing I'm a Fire Emblem fan. How unfortunate. What's it called? I was gonna like, oh, it's from this country. I'm like, wait, don't say that. I don't know that. Aika has 2 normal attacks. I do want, yeah. It looks like they're looking at that facial sack, but be careful. Like, you know, if they push that gamblers, then you're gonna.
Gamblers?
Also, yeah, like you said, consider Wovens, consider Vanessa. Like, there's a lot of things that you need to...
but I feel like, yeah, Vanessa, you would have played it earlier.
That is true. No, I don't know. I feel like Vanessa, you can actually hold on to for a bit.
There's the Kyrus. Bonk. We'll get a dice refresh. Only able to attack, like... Yeah, only able to attack once more, though.
Yeah. I think the devs did a good job balancing out Yelan, because this is a, you know, like, it's like, whoa, that's crazy, but also, like, that's pretty fair.
Oh, there's egg. Oh, no. Egg sack? Egg sack would be so huge. Egg sack goes so big here.
You're literally crazy.
Egg sack actually goes so big here.
It does. I think even Nahida lives on 1, right? Because it only
Nahida would live on 1. Yeah, Nahida would live on 1. You would have Turn Prow as well. So you'd be a skill apply Dendro.
Their mouse.
I feel like you either egg sack or you swap Lyney, egg, and first return Prow, and then go official to apply Electro to get overload with Lyney next turn.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think either of those are perfectly fine options. But I feel like you need Nahida to stay alive. Oh, Lotus. What are we thinking here? Are you thinking of like Gilded swap with Lyre Song?
Oh,
no,
nice.
Not to Gilded anymore. Are you thinking of the Egg Sack? No, but if you're thinking of Egg Sack, why just stay on Nahida? Oh, you stay on Nahida to eat the hits. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this way Nahida still lives on 1 HP, and you also get Visual Revive. You can reapply Seeds. Yeah, we'll have 1 HP.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, you can reapply Seeds with the skill. You'd also get your Electro app, and then you could also get an Overload. I love this play from Ishragal.
Yeah, super good. Oh, counting out the dice. Okay, I should drop the 3 cost. Ooh, not too good.
Ooh, lots of Dendro.
Yeah.
I got an entire hand too, and it's fine. And there's also like Gilded as well.
I love Yay.
Gilded, double Lyre Song. Oh, it's like, it's the stuff.
Yeah. Do not fight. Why are you fighting?
No, you just go skill. Like, literally unlosable if you do that. Okay, equipping a little bit earlier than I would expect. This is fine too, I guess. Like, you just go with Lyney immediately to get the burning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. That 5 cost scares me. I really am not a fan of that.
Yeah, no, I disagree with that. I would have much preferred just skill.
I think you win though here, right? Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, there's Tandoris, it's fine.
Yeah. You don't even need Tandoris, but like, oh, that's so risky. Like, imagine like, you know, imagine if they had like Lotus, like it would actually be Jober.
No, it would be fine because like SB just did not have the dice to lethal this turn, so it didn't matter.
That is fair.
But like, I would have much preferred the other option, mainly just because like it got more damage in comparison.
Yeah,
but,
that is
I mean,
fair.
like, if it wins, it wins.
It is true. If it wins, it wins. It doesn't matter. Who needs optimality?
Yeah, you know, like, some things are worth optimizing for, and like some things it doesn't matter.
Just like your artifacts, real.
Nah, you can't say that. Give me my crit. I don't have a single crit piece for Navi. I've been farming for like a month.
Dude, how long has it been since Navi's? Like 2 weeks, right? I don't have any crit.
I don't have a single good artifact. Not a single one.
I can give you a good flower. That's about it, though.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
No, it's not fair.
Not fair.
I just wanna play Geo. Can you imagine if Navi ever gets into this game and she's gonna have like absorbs shield points, you stack it with tenacity and Bell?
No. What if she has like her skill, right? Like every time you do a crit slash, like her skill does +1 damage. It's like base 2 or something.
Yeah.
Stacking up to 6. Man, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
And,
oh yeah,
like,
here's a silly idea I had. It's Leoric versus someone I can't see. It's the Bloom player. Listen, if it's the Bloom player, I know it's one person. So.
All right, who is it?
Let me see. Let's find Nilu. Search up Nilu. Where are you, Nilu? It is Lexi Luna. I know there's always one Bloom fan, and I know they exist.
I'm a doubter of Bloom. I don't believe in Bloom. Like I
mean, that is fair. That is fair. It's interesting to know that this is the Bloom deck that has kind of been the one that's stuck it out the most. Because I'm pretty anti like Nilu Nahida. I'm always a Baiju believer.
No, I'm also a Baiju Ocean believer. The thing about this Bloom deck in particular is that like if you play it well, you could deny their blooms until like end of round 2.
Yeah.
And like it's best case scenario for them. And like you can force them to skill on Mona like 4 or 5 times, and it's like if they slot immediately, you can like instantly deny their bloom. It's so bad for the new Bloom player. I don't believe in it. It's so inconsistent.
Yeah. Low key, it kind of looks like the starter. Look at how much HP Mona is on.
Yeah, no, like I think looking at the status of Leoric's characters, like full Hydra on everyone, Mona with 2 skills, like Leoric must have forced Lexi Luna to skill on Mona like at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And like they finally get their first Bloom Core, and I believe this is probably round 3. Like they don't get a Bloom Core until end of round 3, and because Bloom is a summon based deck, it needs time to like actually get its damage going. So like the later you delay it, the worse it gets for them, and like you just get to constantly hit them in return for just more value. Probably round 4 popping up? Round 5, oh god.
Alright, moving on to the dice roll.
I can't believe Leoric's been able to delay a Bloom until round 5.
I mean, that's the disadvantage of it. It's like I wonder if they'll add something. See, it would be really cool if 4-Leaf Sigil was a usable card, but unfortunately it's not.
4-Leaf Sigil is a funny card, I will say that.
I was so excited to see the effect, and then I realized it only triggers in the end phase. I'm like, man.
Yeah, like why? It would be cool if like it just gives you an insta swap. No, but like it'd be the same thing as a Leave It to Me plus changing shifts. Like
No, because well, the thing like 4-Leaf Sigil can open up is like having a mini Mondrez without needing to play Mondstack characters, or I'm sorry, not a mini Mondrez. Actually, wait, no, it is mini Mondrez. I don't know. Like it could be something like that, which would be a lot cooler, and like you could actually play characters with plunge attacks, which would be nice. Albedo would be playable.
I mean, like Albedo has his own funny interactions.
Do you ever see him though?
Oh wait, hold up.
What do
If
they
Lexi
do?
Luna stays on the Hida, I think it's just Jover.
It is actually.
Cause like you can gild it and like it would snipe with overload. It wouldn't even be close. Oh no.
You even need to Lotus here. Like you can't. You gotta move. Oh.
Wait.
Wait. What's that?
Should
3
it-
plus
should it
5?
lethal? Yeah, it doesn't. Lives on 1.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Now Nahida's gone. Like that's your main source of damage.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a huge misplay from Lexi Luna, I believe. Wait, is this like double gilded, right, with Liar Song pullback into gamblers? Like I'm pretty sure you can guarantee a. No, if they swap Nilo, it's no longer possible. But like it's almost possible to get a double kill here. Actually, no, you still can. Oh, because it swaps Simona. Because overload. Oh no, Lexi Luna has no dice. I don't believe they run changing shifts either. No, they don't. Oh, that's free refresh as well.
Oh, Lyric's about to put the hammer slammer down. Oh,
it's
man.
Jover. It's so Jover.
So...
I think what Lexi Luna was going for was like a quick knit. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, free fire.
No.
Free fire.
Oh, that's fine. You just go Bennett. It's like normal Tendori skill, and it's still Jover.
It's still good though. Like good on them and using the quick knit tag.
What artifact is that on Diona, I wonder?
It has to be like it's like gilded or Voru. It's since it's glowing, I can bet you it's Voru. Yes, this is Voru.
I do kind of like the idea now that I know they have quick knit, but I still dislike how they left Nahida up to dry. Cause like that's your main source of damage end game. You're kind of reliant on those seeds.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
nice.
Well,
putting on all the stuffs.
I mean, magic is good for a reason.
How much damage does this do from Diana? Like, it's a lot.
It should do 4.
No, with a Bennett burst?
Yeah, it should. It's because it's 2 base. It should do 4.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, Nilo's on 1 HP. Bennett burst is 2 turns left. 2 characters like near full HP. I think it's Jover.
Yeah, that's also a good swap to waste the Dendro Core.
Oh yeah, true. Like not get
no draw, by the way. Only the
whatever the next you're right. No draw, by the way. If Lexi Luna cringes on dice, it's just over.
It's so over.
It's like impossible to break through because Bennett will just heal up whatever damage you deal.
Your best case scenario is either pulling Hydra Res Lotus and then like
But even then, right? Like because your Bloom Cores are delayed. And they can heal. Like if you normal attack, you go net 0 in terms of damage dealt. Oh well, I mean,
no, never mind.
Well, nose is Jover.
Oh, fast swap. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh, for the style points. Womp.
Style points. I mean, if the Diona main needs to win on Diona, I guess that's fine.
It's true.
Yeah.
I feel like Leoric's deck's got some sauce in it.
It's got some sauce. I mean, it's always good to see that they continue to main their character.
Keep consistent.
So I think you changed your name in the server, huh? Who are you?
No, what do you mean?
I think you're number 41, Lyric.
I don't know.
Before we are gonna quickly jump to break, but we are gonna check out the bracket first before we get there.
Oh, perfect. It's been a while since I've done my favorite part of the stream, bracket review.
I'll let you take it then.
All right, let's go. Bracket review time.
All right, let's see. Cheesy with the infamous buy.
I can't believe the buy girl's here again. Leal still being in a match with Lord Gim, obviously playing DP. Not very surprised.
Yeah, Lord Grim. I know that one. Zero. Good to see you. Pulse Starhaven versus Kiwi. That one's still going. Delton playing maybe Stall. Who knows?
It looks like Lily got matched into another DP player. Rip.
Oh, suffering. It's Jeff.
It's Jeff.
Let's go. Oh, Birdie takes another W. I kind of wonder if Birdie's too well.
Birdie did win their last match, so they have 2 wins at least. Let me check Tone. What deck are they playing?
Jibu takes it over Megalionio and they drop.
Ooh,
so, here we go. Right here.
Ooh, Birdie's 3-0 with that wacky deck. We have Lev, 3-0 as well, Urshkrigal.
As well as Estragal, yeah, and Les.
Yeah, let me see what deck Les is playing, because there's the 1-3-0 we haven't seen yet. Oh, Yai, Power Agent, Xiang Ling. What? That's whack.
What? Oh, we gotta see that sometime later.
That's whack.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that means our hero candidates are those three. I mean, I think there's a few games still going
no,
on.
there's a few games left.
Yeah,
I think
still
we
pretty
definitely
fun.
have more because this is a pretty big turnout this time. We got 40 players. So.
Oh, that's big. I think like the average we had previous patches like 31, 32. Something
No,
along those
it's a bit higher than that, but it's always supplemented by the holidays, you know. But anyway,
that's true.
yeah, I think that's good for bracket review. We're gonna take a quick break right now.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yep.
Get some more stall gameplay.
More stall gameplay. Are you sure about that?
Gameplay.
Will production curse us to be playing to watch stall? Clueless.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to round 4. Unfortunately, Koji will be unable to join us as he has been temporarily sent to the Shadow Realm. What for, I don't know. Don't ask me. It had nothing to do with me. Probably. But as we go into round 4, I believe our first game will be featuring Akia. Let me go check what deck they're running. If I can spell and find their... here we are. Riding jungling Alhaitham, so it'll be a variation on RXN. It's pretty neat. Is it also running Magic Engine? Oh, I copied the deck list wrong. Oopsie. Control C, Control V. There we are. Surprisingly not running the Magic Engine. They are running, like, the standard list from last patch, though. They got some Liu Su to Turbo Xiangling, got Gamblers, got Libin, running Treasure Seeking Sealy. They got Jade Chamber in there. Rather questionable choice. Don't quite agree with that, but it does appear that they're a newer player if they're running that. Also having Catherine in there as well, and Crane. I don't know, Crane might be soft, but that really does depend. And what is their opponent? Gotta go check Battlefy. Gotta log in again. God, Battlefy, why are you like this? May take a bit. GITCG. Nope, that's the wrong button. Tournaments. Then Americas, brackets. Round 4. We are Akia versus not fine. Delton. What is Delton running? Delton is running 2 Nemo Stall, because of course it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's their 2 Nemo Stall list. Nothing really special about it. It's just going to be whether or not Akia, with their like rather aggressive deck, and Alhaitham, who has above average damage thanks to his mirror mechanic, whether or not he can punch through Delton's like tenacity and all the stall tools, especially Lynette. Lynette is so tanky, before they eventually get chipped down. Looks like match is starting. Match is not starting, never mind. I got lied to. Sad. I'll have to wait a little bit longer. Man, I miss the days of aggro. It's just like, now it's 2 people punching each other for like 10 turns straight and doing 1 damage. I miss the old days of Stall where games were won or lost by turn 3. So much more exciting back then. I sound like such an old man saying that. I feel so old. Game's only a year old. And like, I sound like a grandpa reminiscing about ye golden days. Does this mean I'm washed? I wonder if that means I'm washed. Am I like a high school athlete who's been like working in a cubicle for like 10 years, reminiscing about their golden days, because now they're just washed and can't play like they used to? Food for thought. Still waiting on the game though. I'll probably be back eventually. Probably. Aggro versus combo stall. I mean combo aggro. Actually, here's a question for all of you viewers in chat. Would you classify RXN as a combo list or an aggro list? Because like, it has aggro elements where like it does a lot of aggressive reactions, but it also has like some combo elements in there, you know, combining the Pyronado with like with the Dendro characters to get burning, and also like to get overloads and whatnot. What would you classify as YouTube chat? Forgot we're not streaming on Twitch. Fun question for you while we wait for the game to start. While you're at it, you might as well chuck in your favorite deck of the patch in there too, because we have like a lot of new decks taking the forefront. A lot of the old standout meta decks, like the staples, have been phased out for the most part. Kind of sad seeing them go, but it's also cool that we do have new things. Still waiting though. Man, it's hard filling the time alone. Kind of just like ramble to yourself about anything and everything. Is this what an asylum patient feels like? Just sitting in a room. Oh, shoot, what was that copy pasta? I can't spell. Is this what it... What? Why is this copy pasta count as mature content? Here it is. Is this what it feels like to be put in a room? A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. They put me in a rubber room with rubber rats. Rubber rats? I hate rubber rats. They make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. They put me in a rubber room with rubber rats. Rubber rats? I hate rubber rats. They make me crazy. Probably enough for today. Otherwise, I might make chat go crazy. Well, since that game's not starting, we'll just have to go find another one. Hopefully we'll get to come back to it, though. I think that matchup is pretty cool. But it is what it is. Here we are. Oh, no, we do have that match going on. Perfect. Akia versus Delton. They are starting, just in time, too. I was about to go crazy. Hopefully. I think they confirmed it. Question mark. Yeah, here we are. Looks like we're looking at Akia's perspective first. Mulling away the Liben, keeping Catherine and Flaw. I kind of disagree with that. I typically do like to keep a ramp. Mainly because it's just so flexible. Like, if you don't get to play it, it's fine, you tune it. But if you do need to play it and you don't have it, it's a little bit unfortunate. Especially against a stall matchup, like 2 Nemo stall. The opponent will most likely pass their turn by playing weapons/artifacts, and having Liben to match their ramp is rather important. I don't like how they also just insta-played Catherine. I mean, they wouldn't have been able to do anything else with their dice. They're gonna just swap Xiangling and then Bestis Guoba anyways. But it would have been nice to just keep that as a surprise factor. And playing Catherine now means that they will be unable to swap stall, and it also means they'll be unable to surprise Delton with a fast swap later on, so I kind of disagree with that play. And it looks like Delton will just do the standard stall list and ramping as well. Ooh, playing Varakashas on Dea as well, knowing that she will get hit for that free card draw is very nice. Unfortunately, they won't benefit for the healing because Delton ended first, but still, you gotta draw a card off of it. You take those. And Dea will be staying off field most of the time anyways, so Varakashas will just slowly heal her back up, and Jean with artifact equipped will go crazy disrupting Akia. Ooh, Akia rolled pretty good. Because it got overloaded onto Jean, I'm going to expect Delton to just force swap onto Alhaitham. And then whether or not Akia will choose the skill or just swap back to Xiangling and attempt to normal burst to get that Pyronado off will be seen soon. Oh, got the Akfav as well from the Wagner that Akia plays. Jean not going to swirl off. Interesting. I feel like it would be advantageous because it would have delayed Pyronado, but maybe Delton just didn't have the dice for it, which is fair as well. Sometimes you just don't roll good. And there it is, the Gale Blade to force off. Akia does have the fast swap though if they want to instantly get Pyronado. We'll just choose the skill. I disagree with that. Because after that skill you couldn't have done anything. So you may as well have just swapped back to Pyronado. And now you don't even have live and you're just floating 2 dice. I don't like that play from Akia. Because if you went Xiangling, you would have gotten you would have been able to overload Jean onto Layla and also get a Pyro app on Layla as well. And then next turn with that Pyronado, you could have swapped off. But now, like, oh wait, swapping to Xiangling without turn power, that's so bad. You're just asking her to get lethal for free. I don't like that play from Akia. I feel like that's 2 misplays in a row that would likely cost them the match. Without that power NATO, without that follow-up damage, I just don't feel like you have the damage to go through all of the shields from Delton. Akfav as well will eat up whatever return damage Akia will do after. But yeah, no, like, if Akia stopped the Xiangling with turn prow, this play would have been perfectly okay, because they could have Pyro NATO'd and then, like, baited and I haven't lost yet or something. But the fact that they did it, like, knowing they were going second, I feel like it's just a misplay. Dice rolls, not good. Still not very good, but at least somewhat usable. Normal attack would give you follow-up from the mirrors. Playing Lotus means you no longer have it, so legit skill. Putting up to 3 mirrors. No power NATO for follow-up though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, wait, what? What was the follow-up from? Oh no, he did normal attack, okay. Unfortunately, it was on odd dice, so will not increase mirror stack by 1. I feel like Akia probably should have just skilled in that case, get to 3 mirrors and normal attack after. I believe it would have done more damage overall. Swapping back to Raiden here. Refresh I don't like that. I was already at max stacks, and you didn't get value out of that Lotus. I feel like Akia should have just normal attacked there. Or bursted. Like, either one. Burst would have lethal Gene, I think.
You're telling me I step away and I get to see Alhaitham OTK without without Bennett? What is this?
Ah, you're back. How was
Yes,
how was your journey into the Shadow Realm?
It was terrible.
Oh.
Oh, unfun, uninteresting. The Shadow Realm is not that cool, guys. It's just purple.
No, there's specks of blue and some black in there as well. Come on.
Yeah,
you gotta give it some credit.
That's true. So we got Delton versus Akia, and also playing RxN Theory Alhaitham, which I did try, and I could never make it work, so we'll see what happens.
Akia did quite a few suboptimal plays in the early game. Got Xiangling lethaled before Power NATO, so...
Oh no.
It's just over at this point. Like, I don't think there's a way to come back. Like, it's a fully equipped...
very difficult to come back with 2 Animo.
Yeah, like, you're already ahead. I mean, like, Alhaitham does have some pretty okay burst damage, and you do have Raiden burst. Like, Jean does have Pyro, so Overload will chunk her out for quite a bit. Would actually be enough damage to lethal.
Mm-hmm.
So does force Delton to swap off.
Yeah, Delton definitely wants to move, because as one of the key things, for 2 Animo is that your equips go a really long mile, and losing that super early is not the best thing, especially when your other character is not equipped either. So
yeah, like we saw the punishment for that in was it Leoric? No, it was Birdie versus John
versus Jeff.
Yeah, started with the J. Couldn't quite remember the name.
Mm.
Like we saw just like the consequences of getting your equipped character being taken out so early. So yeah. Delton will play it safe and just swap off Gene.
Mm-hmm. Hello, J Chamber, by the way.
Yeah, double J Chamber plus Catherine.
Crane.
I don't understand the idea of Crane here. I also don't like the idea of bursting. I think bursting here would be incorrect. Normal attack.
Yeah, so they just opted for normal.
No, but like, I just really didn't like staying on Raiden at all, right? I would have much preferred it if he just stayed on Alhaitham and continued skilling / normal attack to get that follow-up damage.
Yeah.
Because, like, Raiden doesn't do anything. You already had energy on her, right? So just swap off Alhaitham, reset those mirrors, and start smacking.
It looks like they still went for the skill anyways. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah, even just a quicken a mirror bonus enough to drop data to 1. So Delton has to pivot off if they wanted to live, which technically it doesn't matter, but you shouldn't restack your character, so.
That's true. Although like Akia has 0 dice, right? So why don't you just go Lynette and just go crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. They do not have talent in hand, so they're not that. Also, yo, Delton's running Gene talent. What is the secret sauce?
Yeah,
let me remind myself what Gene talent even does. That's like not a real card.
+1 Animo damage when you have burst active, I believe.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think Lynette talent is just better though, because I believe it makes her second cast of skill in around do 5.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like Lynette talent is kind of like the pivotal thing because it also gives you the move backwards mechanic. Like, of course you have to do it twice, but that's still super good. You know, and like having the extra damage is nice. Gene talent is whack.
Talent is whack.
But maybe they know. Let them cook.
In Two Nemo stall, do you prioritize going Jean first or Lynette first?
It's an interesting thing to look at as I've been like I pretty much like 2 Animos, like my comfort deck from originally, and also the one I played for the most this patch. Jean you drop in when they're Jean you kind of push forward when they're setup type characters, like, you know, something like this. You know, you can really mess with people.
I see.
Yeah. Otherwise, like, it's weird. Like I find myself going Jean more often than not just because of how much setup there is in the current meta. So.
Interesting. I mean, like, and they do similar damage. It's okay, right? I just feel like Lynette has a stronger burst that you should be building for. But, like, maybe because you go Jean more often than not, like, Jean talent does make sense because you get more value out of it, right? Because, like, as long as it's on field, you'll do extra anno damage. Yeah. And you typically do 2 skills in a turn. Right, so you'll eat and burst last 2 rounds, so you'll be easily being able to do like 3-4 extra damage. Whereas Lynette, you'll get like +2 every turn or something. Yeah,
I think it's really interesting how Lynette talent has become the one-off and like plus surprise because of the quote-unquote like surprise skill. Because
no, why do you reset? You had a turn left. Normal would have done more damage.
Oh no, pain.
I think that's like the new player. You know,
new player diff,
yeah, new player like lack of experience diff.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I still congratulate them on trying to run Alhaitham RXN. That's still pretty cool.
True. I feel like the thought process behind some of their plays is a lot better than the new players we would have seen earlier on. I feel like as the game develops, like even the baseline skill level it increases, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Still quite a lot of
I think it's probably curtains. I think it's double Gene skill into GGs.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna go for the flex. They're gonna go for the flex. Yeah, I think Delton does actually play a decent amount of Dea, so yeah, they're going for it. They're going for it.
The double punch.
Dead meat. Crunch.
Punch number 2.
They're reenacting the cutscene. Let's go.
There it is. Delton takes the win over Akia.
Very nice, very nice.
Man, so sad that we didn't get to see like Alhaitham to his full potential in AXN.
Yeah.
AXN. RXA?
No, it's I did this before because when I was testing Alhaitham and coping, it spells axe. So.
Riding Shangling Alhaitham.
No, because you have A, so you can do A.
Oh, A. AXR?
No, it's EI. So like, Raiden as EI or A. So.
Oh. I kind of get it. Not really though.
Axe. Axe is a funny name.
Axe is a funny name. It's like Windy Iceberg and Fatty Ghost. Rip Fatty Ghost. We saw for like.
We don't play with Trashmans anymore. We throw tomahawks at you.
I wonder what other games we got going on.
Yeah, maybe we do, maybe we don't. So I did hear. It looks like I think Superbird just took a win. So W. That's actually putting them on the road to 5-0. So
Birdie would have 4-0 right now. Yeah, that's true. I believe Meteor could also be for 5-0 contestant. Leo as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm still 3-0 right now. Games are on.
Leo's gonna DP5. No way. Oh, we got one more. Oh, it's DP. Is it Jeff? Yeah, let's go. It's Jeff and Leoric. Yo. Oh no, Sumi got Shadow Realmed. No, now it's my turn.
Jeff versus Leoric. All right.
It's okay. I have the telephone to the Shadow Realm. We can still hear you. Oh, there you are.
Looks like my sins were too great to bear.
Indeed. I had to. How dare you be a YouTuber?
I know, right? How dare I be an anime girl? Unforgivable.
Man, can you believe Diana's just such a good character?
I feel like she's just so strong because like she has stall plus cryo, which means we can, like deny characters' actions.
Yeah.
Although like looking at the characters in DP, it really should not be a deck that works.
Yeah, it just does though. It really does.
It does though, which is the thing.
Interesting
Man.
position. I think is Jeff triggering Sumeru City because it's active right now. You have 2 dice and 1 card in hand. So
No, it shouldn't.
yeah,
Because you
That's a
need
shame.
more cards than dice, which is a bit of a shame. But like
Yeah.
I will, Jeff is doing a much better job at protecting Diona as opposed to the last game we seen them versus Birdie.
Yeah, readapt and learn. Very nice.
True.
Got the pizza on Barbara. Xingqiu probably has Aquila at this rate, so like, sheesh.
Right now, though, we can kind of see like the true fear of DP, right? Like with Tenacity just constantly proccing, and like you have double healing summons as well, like and Xingqiu with damage reduction, plus like Diona constantly reapplying shields. It slowly chunks you out of the game, and there's not much you can do about it. Ooh, skill time?
Yeah, Lyric definitely considering skill or normal attack in this position, but
You could tune. You can do Varkashas. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You don't need that. Oh, it's a kill on Xingqiu.
Bonk.
Yeah, that Bandit Burst always gotta watch out.
You
It's
get
way too
Melt
strong.
on Diona too to like mitigate some of the healing she would have received. Oh, and
Yeah,
you deny the freeze too.
Yeah, double aura sacks. Very nice.
Yeah, and you also cleanse your own. That's so great.
Huge W. Oh, the healing. God, that's strong. God, that's really strong.
Yeah, because you hit second, it heals whatever damage Jeff did. When Xingqiu out of the game now, like he was fully equipped too. It's gonna get much harder for Jeff because like there's just less characters from the swap to spread out the damage Leoric will be doing.
Yeah. I don't even know if I waste an egg on it, honestly. With no draw, it's gonna be very too. Oh, by the way, Lyric's out of cards.
Oh, Leoric is out of cards. You're correct. I can't believe Leoric checked out before Jeff. Because like DP and like other stall decks are kind of known for just drawing everything because they play so much ramp.
Yeah.
But
Listen,
I guess
it's the certified meta moment. Not only do you overdraw, but like you also but you also like run out of space in your deck.
Yeah, you have infinite deck. You have infinite dice as well, like plus free healing.
Yeah. I wonder if Jeff has FS, because then it Barber freeze, and then Lyric has to panic a little bit.
Oh, you're right. Doesn't have
just a slow swap. It's not quite.
Like, do you really tune though? Oh, that's so painful. You have to tune whatever cards you have left. No, you just go Bennett. I think this is the better choice from Leoric, right? Because you can start charging a Bennett burst again, and you also don't need to tune to do big damage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I never really count out Bennett. You know, like he's still like he's the generic. He's like generic. He's got generic skills, but Bennett burst plus skill is very strong. So
burst is very strong. Ooh, I will get a cleanse because Leoric will be forced to punch first. Varkashas drawing a card as well. The healing for Bennett though, that's pretty big. 1 dice remaining. What do you do?
Yeah, this is definitely a knowledge check. If someone's like been keeping track of how many guilds you're playing, yeah, smart. The reason I'm mentioning it is because I think it's smarter for Jeff to cleanse off Diana, so that way, Thunder Manifestation does have to reapply it to Electro if it wants to start getting value out of it.
And like because there's that Barber summon, right? And like Leoric is just punching with solo Bennett, like can't really have an chance to get the reactions off. I mean, you could just kill swap TM, which would also work. But like not attacking, choosing alive and instead like furthering that dice advantage. I really like that play from Jeff because wouldn't have been enough to lethal Bennett like if they attacked. And if you attack, you would have frozen Bennett wasting the Hydra Aura, and because like Leoric already ended turn, it really was no reason to do so. But now you can freeze Bennett, you can prevent him to recharge first. But if you do that, you do apply a lightning rod onto yourself, so TM will be able to smack you. I
think it's probably better, because Lyric is holding gamblers right now. You don't want to give free gamblers dice into that, especially because Lyric has no card draw, right? So therefore, Lyric either tunes everything or or loses it all.
Like if Leoric swaps though, like would you tune a card for that TM skill? Okay, no, you wouldn't anymore.
Yeah,
like,
you can get Lotus for that too. Sheesh.
TM
God, that Diana's such a tank, man.
Yeah, just such a chonky little cat.
I would definitely tune Voru and just zap.
The thing is, like skill wouldn't even do anything, so you kind of just need to burst, right? Like
burst is the better option. That way you get 2 extra damage, push overload, etc.
Oh, that healing. Oh, that healing's gonna come in clutch now. And because like Bennett didn't get a chance to refresh burst, Leoric just has no healing right now, so we'll slowly just get chunked out. And with Bennett on 2 HP, like very hard to get him back in. We'll need to like Lotus him, and that'd be his last chance to get in.
Yeah. Interestingly, Leoric did not use burst. I really would have preferred burst. The value that you can get from that is huge.
I would have bursted as well. I feel like it would have dealt more damage, especially because like there was Lotus on there as well. Skill would just not have gone through all of that shielding.
Yeah, Lotus Breaker is a pretty key thing that you do here. I really wonder if there's any other characters like Razor who could be added to the game that can be a Lotus Breaker. Like Alhaitham is technically a Lotus Breaker, but he sucks. So
I mean, maybe if they give us like a follow-up character that doesn't need a 3/3 burst, you know?
I just don't know who does it in the game. I'm kind of not remembering, honestly.
Oh no, give us Toma. Trust. Toma Alhaitham. Toma's bird.
Base.
Pyro follow-up, right? With a bit of shielding.
Finally,
Trust.
he'll be burning.
He'll be good.
No, yeah, I mean like more like a solo hyper carry who can Lotus Break. I don't know who else does like super.
Alhaitham does the same damage as Razor though with his mirrors.
Yeah, he does.
Just like Razor combo is much better with characters being Electro as opposed to Dendro.
Very cool. Oh, that's a high roll.
Whoa.
Sheesh.
Ooh. Not if you want to go Bennett. But,
Even in the 2-1. Definitely Diona Talent. I don't know what else you would do here.
Yeah, no, that Diona Talent buff like just made DP so much better, right? Like the fact you don't need to spend an extra dice just makes it so you have so much more flexibility with that 1 dice remaining.
Yeah. No talent. Interesting. Feels like you don't need it.
I feel like it's more of like you only have 3 cards in hand total, so you just keep it for tuning.
Yeah, that is true. I'll run it back. Deny freeze threat. Nice. Now you burst, surely.
Nah,
or maybe not even.
I think at this point in the game, though, Leoric just loses.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a very difficult situation to claw your way out of, I think.
You simply don't have the resources to get back out. And because you just burnt your Lotus as well, like it's impossible to get Bennett first unless you somehow swap Jeff out of dice. But Jeff has more dice than you, so it's not even possible.
Yeah, I think I know you're right. Like with the resources as is, like this is kind of the scary part about like draw your entire deck, right? It's like you start to feel the pain of not having like resources to tune anything. And like characters like Chef Mao can't do anything. Yayoi's gonna do nothing. So. Oh, now here comes the freeze threat. No more moves for you, my friend. I would have at least dropped Voru on Diona, so that way you heal over time, or Bennett even.
Yeah, I feel like Leoric had the option of dropping Varu onto Diona like much earlier to get healing done.
Yeah.
Probably could have gotten like to at least 3 healing at this point, but I also do understand keeping it in hand for tuning because like you just don't have the dice.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's over. It's
Oh yeah, there it
goes.
No,
Leoric 8 winning this one.
Yeah, no, it's a little cooked. Cool, but we still will have to sit through it because it is DP, so that's how the cookie crumbles.
I would actually just top right if I was Leoric. Like this is actually unwinnable.
Yeah, we'll see. Ouchie, and oh, nice, and then you get the cleanse too. Fire.
Oh yeah, you swapped to Diona because she already had Electro. If you want to smack her, you get the free cleanse. Yeah, smart. I like it.
Oh, round 11. Oh, they better watch out. You gotta hurry.
Nah, Leoric doesn't have the resources to stall it out to round 15 for a tie. It's just not possible.
The TOs just dropped in. They said, "Hey, you got 9 minutes left."
Nah, this game won't last until 9 minutes.
Imagine Bennett burst. Imagine.
No, it's not possible.
Jeff slips up and then the Bennett burst comes out.
It's not possible. Like with no healing, no fast swaps, Bennett cannot go back on field because Leoric was forced to burn Lotus earlier.
I mean, there's the thing. If Jeff accidentally swaps to Barbara, like it actually will happen. Oh, wait, that's a free swap into Bennett.
Oh, that's true. The lethal does give a free swap.
And then you push into Barbara, who has no threat on kill. Okay, this is seriously. You should have way equipped Voru. Like,
No dice though.
yeah, no dice.
Oh wait, Bennett
I
doesn't
think
have Voru equipped. Interesting. Probably would have equipped that earlier. Would have made a switch a lot safer.
it's so weird to see Diana without weapons and like artifacts. She got nothing, bro.
Yeah, true. This deck is more of an aggro list though, so it kind of does make sense. It's kind of losing out to stall. Like the only saving grace is that like it has Bennett, so you have some healing to mitigate, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the double freeze threat.
Mm-hmm. No, play Voru, please. It's it's one healing point. Okay.
Nah, I think he knows it's over. Okay, do you want to just normal attacks here, and then like it's just skill and it's done.
Yeah,
Like
normal
there's no
attack,
counterplay.
skill, GG's.
What? No, why do you do that? Oh, because you lethal. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you also I think they also proc stack. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, proc stack. They already procced it earlier.
For Gorther's weapon, that lethal. Okay, everything is
Round
forbidden.
12, let's go!
Round 12. Nah, but it's just Jover. Bennett will like instantly get frozen. He'll live on 1 after he gets hit, but like shatter. So doesn't stand a chance. Oh, wow, that dice. That dice is atrocious.
Yeah, that's an
Holy
atrocity. I think one saving grace.
funk.
Imagine a
Oh
death
my
burst
god!
out
Oh
of
my
nowhere.
god! Gilded just drew a card. So huge, so big.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Deck out, complete deck out. Let's go.
Yeah, and then all Jeff needs to do is just skill into
Mhm.
burst, or like, I mean, skill into normal, or like burst into normal. Either one of those would work.
Boop boop.
Unfortunately, Leoric not enough to take it. An interesting
Looks like-
take on Diona DPS, which just wasn't enough.
Yeah, unfortunate ending. GG's though.
Made it look closer than I expected, but like Jeff just did a really great job at keeping his characters alive until like just Leoric ran out of resources to continue their combo.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the key part. Fight till the end, you know, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really tough. I'm meeting more players who like on like random matchmaking, which I don't fault them for it, but like they concede way more often when like you're like down to 2, and I'm like, man, you should have conceded.
Yeah, no, winning on 2 is very, very possible, but
Yeah,
like some situations though, like it's just lost.
it's tough though. Like it makes it difficult to like fully showcase decks. Like especially since I'm like the video department for like stuff like this. Like
That's true.
like I'm like, oh man, that was a good match, and then they concede. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, it's fine. I think that's probably all the matches we have left. So let's take a quick bracket review and break.
Perfect. Let's
We're
find
heading to
our
the
5 vote candidates.
Yeah, this is our 5-0 match. So hopefully we should be able to see it. I do believe Birdie is in contention for this 5-0 placing. So.
Yes, I believe Birdie was already 4-0.
Oh, it's Birdie versus Meteor. Very nice.
Oh. Interesting.
Yo, no, wait. Is Leo still playing? No. Okay, Leo's not playing.
I wouldn't be surprised if Leo was.
What is it? I was gonna look. I swear if I looked at the scoreboard and then Leo had a tie because they're playing DP, ain't no way.
I mean, both Leo and Jeff are currently 3-1, so it's possible to have
Wait,
a
no, are they gonna have the DP mirror? Are we gonna watch the 5-0 and then watch a 1-hour game of DP mirror? Are you ready?
It is a non-zero chance for a DP mirror.
Unless like Estragal less or Jibu 0.
Delton may have also been playing. No, Delton was playing 2 Nemo stall. Yeah, that was 2 Nemo stall. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, round 5 has begun.
Yeah,
Wait, there's a Riding Oro Noel deck.
Oh, Meteor?
No, that's what Kiwi's playing.
Oh, Kiwi.
Let me check what Meteor's playing actually, since that's our 5-0 match. Official Nahida Lyney. Okay, so they're playing finally.
Oh, nice.
Or finale.
Yeah, alright, looks like we're gonna be grabbing that round 5. Round 5 match. Oh,
and fun fact of the day, I think.
Fun fact.
Oh, never mind. Lily got matched into their 3rd DP game of the day.
Nice. Oh, by the way, we're gonna have spectator mode, so I'm gonna be launching Genshin right now and dropping into Birdie's room. so we can watch the game in nice and real time, get all the information that we want out of this.
Yeah, a double dice. I love double dice. We'll have to look at cards from the bottom, so a little bit hard to guess what they are sometimes, especially food. Like, if you can find me a player that can guess 100% accuracy what food card it is from the bottom, I will crown them the best player in the world.
That is true. See, that's the funniest thing about Spectrum, right? You have to start learning what the bottom of cards look like when you never see them.
I mean, like, I know what the bottom of some cards look like, but like food is literally impossible because like you see the artifact thing, but you can't actually see what the food card is.
Yeah, exactly. It's so crazy. So it's like
and you can see the dice kind of, so like you can more or less guess what they are sometimes, but it's just so hard to do it with consistency.
I think the biggest thing is what do you call it? The hold on. What is it, like you have to start dropping like card counting, right? Like because you can technically, like there was a whole debate at the start of the game back in 3.0. It's like, oh, you can technically count the correct card order, you know? Should be in Birdie's world. There we go. All right. Hello. I'm in Birdie's world now.
Perfect.
All right. I'm just making sure they check their spectator settings so we don't get blocked out of the match. What do we have here? So, did you check in what Meteor is playing?
Yes, they're running Finale. So they Finale into don't know what to call Birdie's deck. Gene EC. Oh no, let's do a fun name for that one. You got Gene, you got some animal in there. It's rather windy. Mona's got water. Kiem's like it's got some electro in there. Ooh.
Getting into the video.
What's the island called? Narukami Island? I believe that's the one that's stormy all the time.
Sarai, I think.
Oh, Sarai, that was the island. Yeah, okay. I mean, Sarai's surrounded by water. It's got like a bunch of stormy things because like that's where the TM is. That's where E-Girl is. I really should have started calling that on stream. I forgot.
I've been defaulting to Thunder Manifestation, but we can call it the funny name. So
I've just been calling it TM because that's like its default name. So kind of forgot to call it the name. And like it's also rather windy up there. So look like I don't know the Sarai deck.
Yep. All right, and we're in. Characters should just be passing out their dice roll right now. Oh, they're switching cards. There you go. Sorry. All right, and then yeah, I'll be on the live feed. So if anything that we want to take a look at, we can. So what do we have here? This is our starter hand. Ooh, and I haven't lost yet. Unfortunate.
A bit of a shame to get that so early. On both sides. Oh no, that's TM talent. I mean E-Girl talent. Sorry.
List. Just switch the names every time, okay? I'll get you the list and just switch it every time.
Yeah, okay. I'll call it something different every single time I reference it.
I did that in the video. Let me go find my list. I found it. Pick your poison. Oh boy. 1 second. I swear I wrote this.
Birdie is a man of taste, having all golds. Love to see it.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I never really understood like the reasoning behind like getting all golds, but I'm like, it's just kind of cool.
It's flex, obviously. Like you gotta show your opponent that you're richer than them.
Okay, there. I sent the entire list into our little channel, so.
Perfect.
That's completely off topic. This is a very silly feature of the spectator. It'll leave the card on. Yeah? What's up?
Instantly going into Sparky for that skill. Like putting Fischl down to 1 HP. we saw how like I think this is how Leoric won their game 1. I forgot who it was against, but like I believe it's against Jibu. Like they were
Their
instantly,
game 1 was Jibu, yeah.
yeah, they were instantly able to take out Jibu's Fischl, and like the fact that they just didn't have enough character spread the damage on, just let Leoric just like slam them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Although this is a different deck, so maybe it's a little bit different. This one has less direct damage, a lot more spread damage though.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
I don't know. I don't know. Like Birdie's like shown like excellent mastery over this deck, so like that's why I'm definitely enjoying, you know, seeing it being played. But I don't know how it doesn't like finally.
Yeah, like you can tell Birdie is spending a lot of time cooking on this, like with how polished the game plan is. But it isn't like what you would call a meta staple. Maybe this will be like the second coming of Saruman, you know, like something a little bit whack.
It could be like the in theory like anti-meta.
Oh, maybe. I mean, it's gone 4-0, right? So like it must like have something going for it.
Yeah, like what is it called? Like I don't know. Okay, you know what's really weird? People called like the Bennett Thunder Manifestation Lyney like anti-meta, because like that whole deck, like its premise is just to kill you as fast as possible. Which it does, but I don't know.
Gale Blade can disrupt like the extra seeds. Oh, it does go into Lyney now.
Yeah.
Oh, but like if Lyney skills, you swap Kapatsir, like you skill, chunk him out a lot. Although I think you might overdraw. Birdie might actually just choose the ramp in order to not overdraw. Meteor, kind of really giving it a thunk here. What do you do here? Like, if you skill, Lyney takes a huge chunk. But if you kind of swap, you just eat damage for free. Decisions. I really think this is just, like, how threatening Burb is. Just the fact they're able to do damage to whatever character you want. Just really threatens the opponent in a way not many others can. Meteor will choose to shove a prop arrow. Get some overloads going. You can choose to swap to Nahida later and do a skill as well. It does have the dice for it. No changing shifts, won't be a fast swap. Birdie does swap into E-Girl, likely angling for a skill.
Tio Cyan just came in. It's like, who made E-Girl?
That's a question I've been asking as well, but no one's been answering me.
I made E-Girl.
But like, what about Electrotion? It is like eagerly.
There's nothing. Literally nothing. I just said it. I said it as a throwaway comment, and then we picked it up.
You know what? That's how things usually are.
Listen, that's why we stand Electropool. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say. Meteor, choosing to do the Lotus, quite smart. Yeah, we'll swap to Nahida. Oh, yeah, you swapped to Nahida because, like, Lightning Lord can't smack Nahida because of how their skill works. So you can kind of just swap for free. And Birdie, like, no changing shifts or anything, so it's not like they can swap into Gene and skill as well, force back onto Lyney, kind of waste that Lotus.
Yeah.
Ramp is... No, Ramp is not an option. Can't tune for Liben.
I do kind of wonder what Birdie decides here, because the Overload opener is... Oh, I wouldn't even call it an opener, it's turn 2, but... Like, it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna nail a lot of damage onto Thunder Manifestation early, which is not great.
Ooh, double Dinuzard. Yayoi.
Yayoi, yep. Oh, Chef Mao, hello.
No one cost food, so we'll just play the second Yayoi.
Yep. Oh, okay. Goes all in.
Probably because of overdraw, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like, Birdie has drawn so many cards. Ooh.
Wait, why'd you... Oh, yeah, because Gilded Turn automatically... That version of Gilded gets a card, so...
I think both versions do. It's just the other version.
You're right.
As well.
I'm too focused on the dice to even see. It's like, oh yeah, I draw a card too. That's right. Wonderful.
Oh, what does Meteor do? Probably just skill, right? Like you want Fest to take as much damage as possible.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Good. Very good
Birdie
move
will
on
draw a
Batman.
card. Yeah. Ooh, damn. The Raging Thunder of Amakumo Peak is going to take so much damage due to these summons. Won't be an overload though, so we'll stay on field. So Birdie can smack Lyney. With does also have Tendoris, so like Lyney will take a huge chunk.
It's weird because we've seen this interaction twice now. It's like, would you consider the quicken plus overload summons to be like a net positive, like in terms of your value? I feel like it's negative.
It's like it's net neutral, but you lose control over like, what character you go to. Like on the other hand, though, by doing that, you leave Power Aura on them, right? If you stay in Nahida or like you just go back officially and get another reaction immediately.
Yeah.
I would say it's net neutral. But like it depends on
quick hand peek. This is what you got. Why are the toss-ups separate? That's not right.
It's due to draw order, I believe.
Yeah. That's whack though. That's not how the game does it. So
will Birdie choose a Tendori skill?
Probably, yeah. Goodbye, Nahida.
Well, it'll be bye by Lyney. Lyney's the one with Lightning Rod.
Oh wait, that's right. Lyney's the one with Lightning Rod. I didn't see that.
Oh, it draws a card as well. Whoa. Oh, you love to see it. Unfortunately, no Lyre Song. Would have loved to have that, but I think just drawing double gilded is fine because whatever character you go to next, just slap it on. Like boom, you get 6 dice. You can skill twice.
Yeah, such a tough position, honestly, to be in with no equips either. So like now you gotta really think about it.
Yeah, like Friend of Rue is just so strong because like there's so much free damage. Like you also snipe characters for free. Gambler's coming out. Okay, Meteor's gonna go huge.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Gamblers is a play. Probably gonna be dropping skill.
Skill, yeah. Skill to respread seeds, and then you burst later. I think the one thing about running Magic Engine is that you can't run flop because you kind of like lack consistent card draw if you don't manage to draw your artifacts. So you are forced to run Stove. So won't be able to like combo in for a double kill, which does risk Nahida a little bit. Nope, never mind. That hash puts her out of lethal range of everything. Ooh, we'll need a toss up. Let's see if it's toss up or toss down.
I believe in the toss up. I think you with 2 toss ups, there's no way. Oh, that's a toss down. Oh no.
I mean, no, it's a toss neutral. You got like 1 Omni dice.
Nah, that's still a toss down.
I call that a toss neutral. I mean, like your dice are cringe anyways, right? So like they're still cringe. At least you got 1 Omni. So it's toss better than nothing. But yeah, no, now like you got seed spread. Birdie probably should play the gilded and just skill.
Yeah, for sure.
This will force Meteor on Demona, which does allow them to get a free like overload.
You mean official, right?
Not official, sorry. I believe
it's okay. Those characters will get interchanged. They're friends.
I believe Birdie probably should have tuned a card earlier. That way they could have just tuned. That way they could live it immediately. Because I don't feel like you want to skill on Mona.
Yeah.
Although actually, skilling on Mona isn't even that bad, right? Because like you'd force both characters on 1 HP. Wait, hold up.
Wait, let them cook. Hold up. Oh, more princess.
Oh no.
Do they? Let me do.
If Birdie had like 1 more dice, Birdie would just insta win. If they had 4 dice instead of 3, or like if they had Lyre Song, Birdie just wins here. Unfortunately, doesn't have it.
I am wondering what the board princess is gonna do because it's not like they have artifacts in their hand to really capitalize on it. So.
Swap to Nahida, okay.
Oh, risky too. Like if Birdie had like an extra dice, you actually would be cooked. So.
I feel like just normal here if you're Birdie, right? Like. They go official, like what do you do, right? I haven't lost yet. If they do anything, they just like, wait, no, this is bait. Normal I haven't lost yet burst would be enough to lethal.
Oh, yeah, I see it, yeah.
Oh, this is such a bait. Come on, Birdie, you can see through this. If Birdie just passes turn here, like he just wins, or swaps Mona.
Yeah, he's got to think hard about it. It is actually a tougher situation than I gave it credit for.
Like initially it feels like official can't burst, but you have to remember it's 5 dice and I haven't lost it will give you 1 for 6 dice. And then normal will put G onto 5 HP, and then like Mona's only at 2 HP, right? So a burst would be enough to take her off field. No, Birdie fell for the bait. No, Birdie. Not like this, Birdie. Ah, that's so unfortunate.
I mean, let's see if the combo goes down.
It should
Yeah.
be impossible to stop.
Yeah, Meteor
Because
is
Birdie has
calculating their
literally
cards
0
right now.
dice. Come on, Meteor, like, tell me that's why you swapped to the Hida. Don't tell me you just swapped randomly.
Frickin' we ball.
Like, come on, Meteor, you must have seen it. If I can see it, you see it.
I
Okay,
believe.
a little bit early, but that's still fine. If you skill, it's just if you skill, you're trolling. Please don't. Just normal
Is
attack.
skill that bad? No, right?
Well, I mean, you win anyways, but
I think skill is one. Actually, wait, no, it is troll. Hold on. You're
no,
right.
you win anyways, right? Because skill do 3, genes on 5, you summon Oz, and face summons will do 4. Ah, wait,
Oh,
no,
you're
skill
right.
is.
And face summons will do the job. Okay, you're right. You're right.
No, wait, no. Skill will do. Okay, well,
Oh,
put that.
heal.
That hash is unwinnable for Birdie, I think. Yeah, because skill would only do 3. Birdie doesn't run anything that increases damage. Oh no, there's Tandoori's. Wait, no, does skill lose you
But
the game?
Tandoors is yeah, you can't use Tandoors. They already use it.
No, but next turn.
That's true.
Okay, wait. Skill would do 2 base. Would do 4 damage. You can put on to 3 HP. No, it would cleanse Pyro. No, skill actually loses you.
No!
I think skill loses.
No!
Wait, no, you have no, because you burst. No,
Wait.
it's fine.
Oh,
No,
wait,
it's fine.
Nikita
'Cause you
sees.
burst.
Okay, we're fine. Oh!
No, and you
that-
also have burst. It's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's fine because you have burst.
And seeds. Oh my goodness, that was scary. That was a
Okay.
really tough endgame to pick apart.
I think Birdie would have probably won it if he just passed on 3, but so hard to make the decisions in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, no,
Birdie,
it really is.
Birdie must have suspected it, right? But
that was a really tough endgame puzzle. I honestly I would probably use that for a trivia. It's like, okay, win in this moves.
it was a really tough puzzle to try to solve. I do believe Birdie, I believe that it would have been impossible for Meteor to do enough damage to lethal in that turn if he just passed, but it would have also equalized the HP differential. But, both options would have put Birdie in a rather tough spot. But I mean, Meteor with the better luck. Had the I haven't lost yet from the opening mall managed to draw another one, so just luck is skill. What can you say?
Yeah. All right, I think we might get one more match, but that was a great 5-0 match, and that's only one too. So, well, Eternal Fluor versus I think it's Jibu.
Oh, playing Yelan Magic. Oh, man, Finale is just dominating here. I can't believe Signora already got lethal before Yelan.
Jibu probably recognized the snipe early on, I think.
I wonder how that happened, because usually Signora comes in later after Yelan burst. But maybe she comes in early for a skill to set up Capet Seer for some free EC earlier on, but usually she comes in after Yelan burst for a big combo turn.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm rather surprised she already got sniped.
Yeah, most definitely. Signora being sniped early is not the thing you expect. You need to do some Nikita is gonna be the character to do it because of her piercing +1, right? But overall, you just never see it happen because the other player's too smart to keep Signora out of danger. So
yeah, I wonder what forced Flo to sack Signora.
It could have been that considering that looking at Jibu's current character states that he got a pretty good opener, and it's just been Fleur's all right, well, I gotta chew off the HP somehow. So
True. Flo does even it out a little bit with that NSC normal attack.
Yep.
Put some Gambler's refresh as well.
Yep.
I mean, unfortunately, Yelan will just get sacked here after official skills, and then it'll be double summon, right? And then I mean, E-Girl is at 10 HP, does do big damage, so it's not quite over yet. Oh, the magic.
Jibu might just shred it though. You got 2 double gilded Lyre Song. Yeah.
Double gilded Lyre Song could put will put Jibu onto 10 dice. That's so crazy. Actually, no, it'll be 9 because you won't just count anymore.
Yeah,
Man,
no more discounts.
Oh, that's so crazy.
The absolute swing back. Oh man.
Who balanced this thing?
Who balanced this?
Who in their right mind thought this was a good idea? Okay, Clan was already super busted last patch, and you introduce an artifact that gives you dice. Man, who
but
thought
only if Rainbow is balanced, guys. Trust.
Oh, man. Hoya, you gotta reconsider your Whoever's on your balancing team, like, maybe consider giving them an assistant or something. Someone's gotta look this over. Like, Flail is in such a bad spot here. Like, Thuman does have Yelan burst, but can only attack once. And after that, right, like, Jibu just swaps Nahida, like, 5 costs, and then what do? You get smacked by summons.
Yeah. Oh, Lightning Lord pulling the talent, okay.
I mean, we'll draw you something. Maybe you get a Lotus, can save you, potentially. I kind of doubt it, though.
It's like, it's not impossible, but like, you're getting pushed back pretty hard, and Jibu's starting to set up for... I bet you they're gonna set up into Nahida Burst, because Nahida Burst is gonna be very, very deadly.
Nahida, oh, you know what Jibu does? You swap Lyre Song, you pull back the Gilded,
yep,
and then it's just like burst into skill or like skill into burst. Or you can just swap...
NMR, wait.
NMR? No, but even still, you need to somehow get 1 extra dice somewhere.
I bet you they have Gilded in their hands.
No, but like there's nothing to... Okay, you need like Lyre Song? Lyre Song? No, but Lyre Song would only give them 3. This doesn't change anything. It would give them more draw though.
Imagine they draw it, no way.
No, they have no dice remaining, right? Because you can't play Woven in this deck, so it doesn't even matter.
That's true.
You need like Lyre Song plus some food in order to actually do anything with that.
Unfortunately, it's still the best play you can take here.
Yeah,
Jibu's probably just calculating. It's like, all right, do I take the risk? Because if you swap Thunder, or you swatch TM, it's over. So. Oh no, it's not actually. Never mind.
I think Lightning Rod was already eaten by Lyney earlier on.
What I'm concerned about is the Depth Clear and Dice, but it actually doesn't matter.
No, but it has 0, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, Covenant!
Wait, Covenant! Hold on!
Consider Covenant! Oh,
Hold
no!
on. Yeah, like, I didn't consider it either, because so many decks were...
Covenant is not a
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not enough to kill, though, unfortunate. Sparky's not putting in enough.
Yeah, like, Manny only does 1 damage on normal attack, so not quite enough.
I think you full send it. Drop that burst. Drop it.
Yeah. Burst into skill. We cook. We cook, boys.
I'm pretty sure it kills regardless, right? Like, burst to Nahida burst is 5 million damage.
With the summons, yeah, like, it would buff the reaction damage, and then, like, you skill after that to apply seeds as well.
Yeah.
You should be getting double reaction. No, you won't, because burning would be generated after during the end phase. That doesn't count. But still,
man,
like,
they really need to buff burning to work like Nilu seeds so you can regen.
I know, right? Like, if you buff burning like to work like Nilu seeds, maybe burning becomes good. Who knows?
Listen, they saw the Winter Invitational deck and they got scared.
Hold on. No, okay. It was just
it's fine. Like, if you really need it, you can also Gilded. If you,
well,
really
you know what?
It.
They probably drew that off of Gilded.
Yeah, they did.
If they had it earlier, they could have like Gilded Lyre Song, and they would have 4 dice to attack twice with MMR. That would have actually won them the game, by the way.
Yeah, I would have. Unfortunate. Got it just a little too late. Oh yeah, get in there. Yeah, drop the Yayoi. Yeah.
Oh, that would put you to 5 dice because Yayoi would be discounted by Dunyazard, and then you put Gilded would be put for 0, and then you'd be able to 5 cost. No, what are you doing? No.
Let them cook.
I don't understand.
No, they're parsing out. They're right. They're parsing out the value, so now you get your double trigger on Yayoi.
Oh, and then you get 6. I mean, like, it doesn't.
Yeah. Now you just ensure you will never survive endgame. It's at 3/3, right? I think so.
Yes, you can 3/3.
3/3 is the answer for sure. If not, I mean, if you really want to, just like swap Fischl, drop Oz.
Okay, well, like I feel like it would have applied seeds, gone 3/3. I mean, you win anyways, but.
Yeah. Jibu's just being extra careful, right? Because, like, you're playing against Magic. Like, you have to be so careful when you play against Magic. Like, you mess up, and you're like, oh, wow, they generated, like, 5 dice. I die.
I think it's a little bit unlucky for Float, though, drawing their Lyre Song a little bit too late. If they had that earlier, they would have won 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
But, no, that's just it. Like, the heated talent buffing them summon damage to do so much.
Yeah,
and, like, left with only Electrotion, just wasn't able to make up the HP differential.
Yeah, unfortunate. There goes Manny. It's a call. We knew you well.
Unfortunate.
All right. Well, I think with that, I think we're done with matches. Oh yeah, no, here we got the bracket to kind of show the runner. Probably just hit a refresh before we go through that. Good tournament overall, though. I enjoyed that.
Like, I'd love to see it all, like the new decks. It's my first time kind of peeking back into streams, so really cool to see how everything's changed. Although I will say,
I'm sometimes like ranting in like VC about the dumb all the decks I just don't like them because I lose, but that's just me being salty. It's actually fine. Like it's
Magic
fine,
is kind of stupid, though. I will say.
Then there we go. Meteor takes the win.
Yes,
Very
our
nice.
5-0 for today. With Gil, Urshkagal, and Kiwis with the 4-1s. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of Estra and Kiwi are there. That's probably their first 4-1, so that's super cool.
Oh, exciting! They might make it to majors. That would be 2 more new faces. Love to see it.
Yes, but I've never seen Estra go. Kiwi might have been here once or twice. So.
I believe Kiwi has been here before. Urshkagal is my first time seeing that name, so probably popped in this patch, maybe like end of last patch.
Yep. Yeah, I think overall, I mean, I'm always glad to see new faces here. That's definitely an important part. Got the 3-2s, Leoric, Jeff. I think this is Jeff's first tournament here. They've been studying pretty hard. Seeing them in CTG chats as well, our chats. Playing DP early is like, that's definitely a big deal.
It is certainly a first deck. I would not recommend it, mainly because of how non-linear it is. Very hard to learn because of that fact. But still, like getting a 3-2 in like your first tournament with such a hard deck like DP is certainly an achievement.
Zero, Paul, SP, Eternal Fleur, Lily, all the 3-2s, and then we got the 2-1s. Still good. Did we get any ties? Oh, Glaciana did get a tie. Yay, yo.
Hey, let's go. I wonder what deck they were playing to get that tie on.
They might have, but no, they probably mashed into DP and they tied. I bet you that's the answer.
Maybe. They're playing Barbara, Layla,
somewhere. I'm like, wait a minute.
Barbara, Layla, Ayata, so maybe not. They're playing Stall themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if they did match into DP at some point, though. But with that, though, that does conclude our tournament for today. This will be the last tournament of the week. Next week will be week 5. So this will be the last chance for players to qualify for majors, so they haven't already. You can join us at January 9th, 8 p.m. EST for our Americas tournament, January 20th, 6 p.m. CET for our EU tournament, and January 21st, 12 p.m. JST for our Asia tournaments. And our majors at week 6 will be January 26th, 8 p.m. JST for Asia, 27th, 4 p.m. CST for AEU, and January 28th, 3 p.m. EST for NA.
Yep, and we have some majors times are time subject to change, but mostly just note week 5 because it is a bit different from what we've been doing, trying to do the set schedules. But we got something different this time. But hey, it is what it is, Otherwise, yeah, go ahead and join us at discord.gg/GITCG if you want to join these tournaments. You have to be in the Discord to participate. And we got lots of new faces today, so that's super awesome. Of course, shout out to our partners at KQM as well as Genshin Impact Tavern. The tournament actually ends today, so unfortunately, if you didn't sign up, you can't make it in. But you can make it for next season. You can also watch the streams once they come down, which I assume they're streaming this time.
They should. We will also do a watch party here when that comes. So you can, if you want to, you can come join our server, talk to our players as we all watch party the game together, as we criticize and also cheer on our fellow TCG players. Next, if you want to join their next Cat's Tail gathering, I believe that should be sometime next patch. Remember to register. Unlike me, they'll give you.
Don't be like you.
Don't be like me. They will give you primos for every win, and at 3 wins, they will also give you a free TCG card back, which unfortunately I won't be able to get for this one. Sad.
Listen, the card back is the biggest flex. You go into matchmaking, and then you're just like, yeah.
I wish I had the gold card backs as well, but unfortunately, I'm just not good enough. Sad.
The gold card back is a jump scare every time you see it on matchmaking, yeah?
I wish I had it, but... But we'll conclude our tournament for today. Thank you, everybody, for participating and also tuning in. This is Sumi with your host, Kojo.
Yep. And I'll see you guys later. Leave a like, subscribe, so you know that we are enjoying the streams, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.